Alrighty, good evening, folks. Welcome back. It's not just testing this time. We're actually going to have a little bit of actual racing. We're qualifying this evening. How's everybody doing?
I'd be doing a lot better if we updated the restream titles.
But I did.
Let me refresh.
At least it shows it on my end.
Oh, well, mine magically picked up the stream,
Hey.
but not the update on that. So,
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Wonderful. Glad to have everybody here. We are glad if we have new viewers. We are glad if we have new racers. It is just great to be back. At least it kind of feels that way.
Great for us, bad for anybody watching.
Those poor SOBs, they're going to have to suffer through it. So we'll see how it goes this evening. We're going to be testing a few new things. And as y'all can see, we're kind of using a bit of the preview work. We'll see how that works out for us.
It's in a bad spot, but we'll fix that later.
Leave me alone. I'm working at it. So we'll go ahead and cut over to the track for the moment. We'll see if we can get Karina's stream. We're not sure what's going on with our director's stream, but we should have it here shortly.
We like breaking things around here. So the great news so far for this season is we've had more people show up for qualifying than can fit in a single lobby. So what we're doing is we're cutting it to 20-minute qualifying sessions. You can see we're about 4 minutes into the current session here, and we're going to have to run 2 for each class. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have much testing time, and people change things, so it's, always good time to jump in and really get it figured out. Beautiful. So, of course, start with Moto 3 here. Can't quite figure out why it's only showing 4 people on the leaderboard, but I'm sure there's a good reason for that. Right, it's a full lobby.
You can see, of course, we have changed the rules a little bit this season. Oh, that just cut away there. We have changed the rules a little bit. The guys are required to pit in and pit out correctly, so that we do not have collisions during qualifying. There were a lot of complaints of that, and we finally decided the solution is you guys got to pit in and pit out correctly.
Yeah, I mean, the way we look at it is if they can do it in real life, you can probably do it here, and realistically, you should be going into a race with the suspension setup already developed.
Yeah, more or less. So, part of what we also ran into, we won't be using bike retrieval because there were massive bugs in it, like bad bugs. God-awful.
Outer space level of bugs.
Yes. I believe our French astronaut managed to encounter them as well.
I don't know why, but I immediately jumped to that you were calling him a French ass, and I was
French
very shocked. I was like, we like him!
No, we love him! We love Stormy, but he is officially the French space agency for us.
What's the French word for astronaut?
It's probably something like astronaut or something.
Hey Siri, what's the French word for astronaut?
Oh god, here we go.
Oh, come on, the volume was turned down. That's
she's
so
gonna
fun.
she's gonna fail you.
Yeah, because I had the volume down.
Oh well, you failed her. Come on, are we gonna hear from Siri or not?
There we go.
Way to be original, French.
Yeah, it's literally an astronaut with a little accent.
Astronaut. It's like, it's like hearing Stormy say perfect. Come on, man, get your own word.
Except when Stormy says it.
Stop using ours.
It makes the group erupt in laughter because we all knew he was French, right? But
he was a Frenchest French. I love it.
Yes. That man is as French gets.
I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, and I'll have to add with a fantastic sense of humor.
Yes, a very funny guy.
You mean way?
We.
No, way. Like, yeah.
Way.
It's less formal.
Way.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Apparently I'm not doing this right.
You peasant.
I know, I am such a peasant. So as you can see there, we're finally starting to get some folks set up. Smokiest? I haven't seen a freeze from anybody yet. I'm not sure exactly what he's referring to there.
It's all the smoke.
Must be, he can't see a thing. Little known fact, the reason he's called Smokiest Titan is because he's all about that two-stroke life. Mixing gas and slapping ass.
I was going a different direction with it, but okay. I like yours too.
I mean, that's how I'd like to picture it. How you picture it is all your own business.
I like to picture my Smokey in a tuxedo t-shirt.
God, no.
I mean, look, Talladega Nights is on theme here.
Or it could be the Friday version.
Well, no, look, it even goes deeper than that, right? Because the antagonist was a Frenchman. Using words like Ricky Booby.
Booby. No. The terrible jokes continue. You poor bastards are stuck with us.
Yes.
Once
For as
again.
long as this league lives, there will never be good humor.
Once again. I do apologize. We tried to get people. We tried to get people that are better, but unfortunately, we just set the bar so low that other people tried to go worse.
Look, if we set the bar this low, really, we can only, we can only get better from here. We won't, but we could.
It's true. So currently, Dickinson's sitting at the top of our board. Apparently, our resident. Well, I guess he was South African. Now he's British.
What?
I have to make fun of him about it.
Did we just do a racism?
We did. That did a racism. Oh, sitting at the top of the board with the 210 here. That's a nice solid time for this track. Especially rolling it for Moto 3. This one just, like the theme of this track is just like massive amounts of hairpins. Hey, it's Oba. Good to see you, Oba.
There's a lot of S's in that. What's up?
What's up?
No, there's a lot of S's.
What's up? You gotta get it right. He's doing it wrong.
No, he knows the way.
He knows the way. Oh, why am I getting a hang there? Okay, all right. Oh, looks like Hades had himself an off there.
You know, occasionally I forget we're on other languages on these streams. I just looked up and I saw something that was not English and thought I was having a stroke.
No, that's only if you smell burnt toast.
I smell burnt toast.
Did you never watch Archer? Do you not know how this works?
No, that is actually entirely how this works.
So currently, Hades continuing to sit top of the board, moving it down to a 209.8. Stormy about a half a second behind that, and James sitting about a half second back. And let me tell you, folks, all I have heard during the offseason is complaints about how fast Jane is getting. That dude has gotten nasty. I think there are a lot of people scared of him this season.
Nasty's a good adjective.
It is.
In this case.
Yep. It is a great adjective. There are a lot of people scared of what he's going to do this season.
The leaderboard here, is throwing me off. I think it's being cut at 4, and I don't know why.
Because we're looking at it from the rider's perspective. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get our race director's video. We'll try and figure that out between the sessions. But for some reason, I am not seeing Karina's stream at all. So we'll have to get that sorted out.
When you have a moment, send me the link for that. I can't find it.
Okay. I certainly can.
Don't lie to me.
All right. I'm sorry.
You better be.
I am nothing but full of BS all the time.
These are the first truths you're telling.
Yes, there is. The first time I've ever told the truth on one of these casts, somebody marked the date.
I did.
The link is sent over to you, sir. It is sitting in our moderator's chat.
Oh, that's one place to put it. Okay.
Yeah. I make
I'm
liberal
glad you
use
told
of
me
that.
where it was, because otherwise I'd be running in a circle going, where is it?
We do have a lot of channels in there, unfortunately.
Oh, we have a ton of channels.
But it makes sense. We have reasons to have them.
That stream is not up.
It should be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not. You're right. Yeah, so I'm seeing nothing there right now. We'll get that sorted out. I promise we will. Yeah, Jane, you can see here, looking very smooth and solid. He's not at the top of the board right now, but you can tell he's been practicing because he knows exactly where he's at every moment here. He's just having trouble keeping up with the fact that, frankly, Hades is fast this season. You know what, Nick? I'm going to mention it. This season I need to stick more with the actual screen names so people know who I'm talking about. That would probably help.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do need to work on that.
Yeah. I need to stick with those. Though I will shorten them just to make things more convenient.
Oh, you don't want to say Two Plane Jane or Stormy Rider I3 every
I
time?
am not like the Australians on the actual GP that love saying Mark Marquez every 2 seconds.
Well, that's how they get off, you know?
They were. That entire last race, you could hear them.
They missed saying it for so long that they had to make up for it all.
Finally, I can say Mark Marquez the entire race. Yeah. Yeah, that was their thought process.
The name Mark Marquez makes my ears bleed.
Oh! Shane just looked like he probably tucked the front end there.
I like how he ragdolled, like completely went limp. That dude died.
Flop, 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 flop. Just cold cocked the moment he hit the track.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Yep, he gone.
Somebody call 911.
Meanwhile, Mac sitting back in fourth right now. Bit of a surprise to see out of him. He is usually a bit faster than that. But I guess he's normally running GP for us. He doesn't often run Moto 3.
Hey, Chris, good news.
What's that?
This is not a Dacia Sendero joke. The Twitch is up.
Hey! Looky there. Well, I can go ahead and try and put together new things we've been using this season, or we plan to use this season. See if we can... Oh my god, I just killed the sound on that. I am a dumbass.
At least you can admit it.
I can admit to my flaws, and there are many.
They are grand.
Yep.
Smokey, because that's what you're going to go by now. Yeah, we'll get you invited to the party. I think Hines is hosting it, and I know he's racing.
Yep.
So
Give it time there. We can see the entire board now. Isn't that wonderful?
it's
So that's
like
looking
a Christmas
muddy.
miracle.
We're going to have to work on that one. For some reason, getting a muddy connection from that one. I couldn't tell you why.
Solar radiation.
So, Nick, while I'm trying to set these things up, you know what we could do? We could mention
What's that?
who we have sponsoring each class this season. Because I don't think the audience has heard that at all.
That would be a responsible idea. So the way it's broken down for this season is instead of having a slew of sponsors, we have kind of caption heads, if you will, for each series. So for Moto 3, we have Secondhand Moto, owned by our very own Rocha. He was in here racing last year. I don't think we're seeing him this time around. Life's got him a little busy. for Moto 2, we have Mass Motorsports back again. And for GP, Moto Rangitan back for another year with us. So, of course, a big thank you to those three companies. They are huge, keeping our racers with good prizes to compete for.
Yes. And it has taken, I admit, because of the fact that we were so disorganized about it, because, of course, young, stupid league, we have just started sending all the prizes out to the folks that are not local. So we are working on that. We are getting those out. We will be getting them to you guys. I'm excited to get them to the guys. I'm actually, it's been kind of annoying that I haven't gotten them out faster, just because I have been genuinely excited to send these dudes the prizes for all the hard work they did.
Yeah, what a cool thing. I mean, from a little, napkin drawing, essentially, to us actually having prizes for people to play for. I mean, it's crazy to think about.
Yep, it has definitely been exciting.
The next step is when we stop getting paid in Starbucks.
Oh, Hazard. Very nice.
Sure. Is that Charizard?
Charizard and a Pikachu. All right.
I knew it was one of the Chars. I couldn't tell which one it was from the fuzzy little, little emoji deal.
So 1 minute and 6 remaining. And we are looking, you can see our top 3 there. We've got Hades, Jane, and Stormy running first, second, and third there. Having
now,
decent times.
I'll make fun of it now because we all called it at our party, at the little celebration at the end of last season.
Uh-huh.
Medusa didn't start practicing early enough.
He didn't. As a matter of fact, I think it was Saturday night. He was like, yeah, I'm going to be grinding it tonight. And I'm like, no, bro. You really waited that long?
Evidently.
Hopefully he can find himself some luck.
Man, look at Hades up here. Be fair to the people, Hades. Be fair.
I know. I mean, it's not at all fair. Not in the least. The 209.8, and he's out there giving it some more. We are at 10 seconds remaining. And Hades continues to hold a very, very solid time for this qualifying. Looking really good. Obviously, he'll probably wind up in GP as he was last season. But you can tell he definitely put in his work for this week.
Oh, for sure. And, for those that aren't aware, the physics of this game are just completely different than last year's. I mean, if you were good at last year's game, take that knowledge, wad it in a little ball, throw it in the toilet. It's worthless.
Yep, it is utterly useless.
Well, I could kind of turn a lap in GP20, and I just can't turn any laps in 21. So.
Yep, that does make it rough. Oh, I think I've got some things in the wrong order somehow.
What'd you break?
Everything.
Makes sense.
It's all broken. None of it works.
Cyril, it's all broken. None of it works. Enjoy your prizes.
That is our theme.
Yes. This is our mission statement.
Wait, no, I think I've got it right. Okay. I'm not quite as dumb as I look. But I am mostly as dumb as I look. Absolutely.
True.
Good to see Jay back for some more fun here. Sitting down there, 6.3 seconds back.
A little higher.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if he's got... There we go. A good stoppie on the finish line there.
Just want to call you out for the name choice.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, it will be Jaculus. I apologize for my mistakes. GameStopper, one of our new guys. So good to see him in there. Oddball. Also, I think Oddball made it a couple of races at the end of last season, didn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at results. I don't have those up, but yeah, I mean, definitely his name's... He was in there. I think for more than a couple.
Yep. But we do have a couple of our new guys in. So we're doing 20-minute sessions for each qualifying session, and we do have more than 14. How many do we have? 20 or something like that?
It was right around 20, but I accidentally counted race direction as well. And I don't know which of us were in that chat, so somewhere between 20 and 22, I think.
Okay. All right, that's good. That is good to see. We are growing. And for those out there who are watching, if you missed this qualifying, we are having a second chance qualifying this Thursday. So if you're looking at it thinking, man, I'd like to do that too, you certainly could.
And that is going to be, that's Thursday, September the 16th.
Yep.
So when you would join our Discord channel and jump in there about 7:15 for the riders meeting.
Good to see you, Bigfoot.
I'd say good to see you, but I've been seeing you in Discord, so hi again.
I mean, I didn't really say much on stream
tonight.
lately.
I mean, we've been talking tonight, so...
Oh, is he going to get in there and compete with us? By God.
I feel like he's sandbagging already.
I know, right? Hang on, let me trot out the excuse cart. Here it comes. Trip, trot, trip, trot.
You should trot out the sponsor cart since we're setting up a lobby.
The sponsor cart has been trotted out. As you can see there, we have Second Man Motorsports.
Let's try that name again.
Second Hand Motorsports. I'm sorry, I was busy finishing a laugh. Leave me alone. Mass Sports are bringing us more of their brilliant, nice suits. Motorangatang bringing you good gear, nice bicycles, and used motorcycles. These dudes are pretty cool.
Oh my God, nice bicycles.
Yeah, they have some ridiculous stuff, don't they? And what exactly is Secondhand providing us? I have no idea what Rocha provides. Educate me.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. It is, I think, just as the name states, pre-owned, pre-used motorcycle parts, gear, accessories, things of that nature. Think,
Gotcha.
Think Fleabay, but more quality.
Hey! I'd expect nothing less out of Rocha.
Now, I know it's kind of a work in progress, but, I've got really high hopes for it. If Rocha's involved, it's bound to go well.
Or to wreck. Spectacularly.
Yes, much like the picture that he has.
Yes, y'all are seeing the picture there. Is that Rocha walking away from the burning bike, or is it one of his teammates?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It was their cover photo on Facebook, and I slapped this graphic together in about
they're trying
5 minutes.
They're trying to roll the old cool guys don't look at explosions meme.
He's not looking at it,
See?
but he is away kicking rocks. So is that what the piston looked like just before the bike caught fire?
It was just mad because it was about to come out the top.
Boom!
Oh,
Bigfoot, you're not going to be the slowest SOB on two wheels. That's my job.
Smokey, all nervous. Don't worry, Smokey. All that's happening is the entire world can watch, and some jackass is narrating.
Jackass is... We're plural.
I mean, we don't talk at the same time. We did the flip back and forth, more or less.
I'm just talking over you from now on.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
You just like this right here.
Just to make me suffer.
Yes.
Fair enough. I'm all right with that.
You don't have a choice.
Oh, damn it. And this is my life, people. This is what I deal with.
I'm good at ruining things.
It's true. But it's okay. We ruin everything.
Eventually.
We do that.
I still think Jay's picture there is just phenomenal.
Yeah. It is nice. Rocha, send nudes. Thank you, Emily.
No, that's his race team. We're sponsored by his company. Get it right. It's true. None of that was
no, it is the truth. Oh my God, I'm still trying to figure out this new arrangement that I've set up on things.
I'm just wondering who let Brandon's husband in here.
I mean, maybe you can blame me. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault.
If you stir up enough stuff with the audience, eventually you get good back and forth. That's good for views.
Ah, yes. That is fair. Alrighty, so it looks like we're starting to get folks on the track for qualifying 2. Are we doing it? I didn't know if we were doing Moto 3. Oh, we're doing Moto 3 twice. That's right. We do Moto 3 twice, Moto 2 twice, Moto GP twice. Because we have more than, we have more than number. Okay. All right. Just making sure. So we are currently waiting for folks to get things put together there. And for those that weren't paying attention earlier, we are at Sepang this evening for our qualifying.
Would you call me?
Yes. That's, let's see here. Let's bring up some fun facts about Sepang. Because some people might not know things about it. By the way, it is actually one of the newer tracks on the MotoGP circuit. It was originally completed and opened in March of 1999.
Hold on. Emily got her comment taken down. She got a ban for the said nudes.
What?
Facebook gave her a 3-day ban for that comment. She just texted me.
Zuck, you're a cock. What the hell? How is that? How is that even? Well, I guess we'll be seeing what is it, Lexi?
Or just Emily's wife. He's already here.
Hi, Brandon. How is that? Like, I didn't report it. Troll my stream. I don't care.
You know what? Must have been a bot.
Damn sure wasn't me. All right, as we wait for things to get started for our second Moto 3 round, and I think we're just about to go here. Ooh, muted that just in time.
Like I heard just a clip of it.
Yep.
We got Kurt Cobain being rude in the chat.
Leave it alone, Cobain. I'll buy you a shotgun.
Look, his song lyrics clearly said that he doesn't have a gun.
I don't have a gun. Yeah, and the arm tattoo that McAfee got said schwacked, but I don't know, dude.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting possibilities out there, folks.
So I need to double check at some point which music you ended up going with. I never looked at it.
The high octane, because we needed some guitars.
Neat. Did our stream break?
No, did not.
Huh? Just my phone.
Brandon, no politics on here, please. I mean,
hey Brandon, I'm not going to talk about it, but you can say whatever you want here.
I would rather not do it. I'm talking about they love them guns, but nevertheless, we would like to keep that out of our motorsports, please. That is only a request. You know me. Oh, God.
Sorry, that should have been the other way.
No, I'd have to talk a lot more shit on stream for that. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? I'll stop.
Yeah, we have to somewhat behave.
Oh, yeah. I'll kind of leave it at that and call it done.
There was a really good comment made by somebody, might have been me, might have not been earlier, where we just changed words in John 3:16 to like IP instead of God.
Oh no.
And people or track day instead of people or things
right.
like that. There was a lot of copy paste.
All right.
Have fun finding it.
You played Mad Libs.
Oh, yeah, I played hard Mad Libs.
All right.
People got salty.
We are still waiting for this one to get started up. Who all are we waiting on
How
at
long
this
does it
point?
take to set up a lobby? Come on.
Come on, boys. You can do it. You've played a video game before.
I know this is the pot calling the kettle black.
All right. Looks like they're getting started here.
I think I'm the reason it got started.
Oh, are
I
you?
think my complaining was overheard.
Is that what it was?
Okay, so it wasn't my complaining apparently, but it was somebody else's complaining. / yelling.
Okay. That is fair.
There is shouting. There's some turmoil in a local household.
All right, here we go. It's going to work out just fine. There we go. Just waiting for race participants right now. This will be, of course, as we mentioned, we have 20 minutes of Moto 3, and because of the fact that we have enough people, we're going to have everybody do qualifying for each class. So we're going to have 2 sets of 20 minutes for each class. Because we had enough people to fill 2 lobbies, or at least get close to filling 2 lobbies. Oh, so this race is going to be full of a lot more of our newer guys. I'm sure a few of these dudes are nervous, but that's okay. Putting them on the spot is what we like doing. Smokey is there, one of our new guys, swagging. Bigfoot commented a lot last season, and now we're going to see him come in here and play.
Dude's been sandbagging. He's about to take P1.
Watch him. Yeah, watch him. He'll get in here and just start smoking people. Veritech, of course, we saw him some last season, so good to see him back. Ditto for Hazard. Good to see you again, man. Jixbuff is one of our new fellas as well. Bashan, I am glad to see him. It's been a while. I know we missed him a lot last season, so hopefully he can be here more this season. He was actually decent when we had him in. And, of course, Coco as well.
Coco Chanel?
Coco Chanel.
Yes.
That does sound like a pretentious name.
Look, I'm going to apologize for this season and probably never again to our racers for us just butchering and making nicknames out of your names. It's going to happen. I'm sorry.
I'm never apologizing
I'm not
for
all
it.
that sorry.
I have no apologies available. They're handles. You're going to get teased about them. We love you either way.
I can't think of appropriate names right now for GSX buff, but I'm just going to leave it be so we can, have a professional atmosphere.
I mean, if we're going with the kind of stuff we get on ASO, he'd be like named Dumpster Fire or something like that. So
I was going a different direction, but yes, that's also appropriate.
Sure enough, Lexi pops up.
Oh, hi, Lexi. I'm amazed this account still works for you as well.
Hi, Emily.
Don't do anything too dumb.
How's your dog doing?
Fox is great. I'm sure.
I'm not talking about Fox. I've seen the pictures on Lexi's profile. It's supposed to be a dog.
I think she changed that.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't looked recently because I haven't seen her.
Yeah, I think that was the tail wagging stops.
Okay.
Which was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
What?
Good reference. I can appreciate that one.
I don't know that one.
Oh my God! Everyone here is allowed to make fun of Nick for the rest of the season because he doesn't know a Ghostbusters reference when it pops up.
Was it really Ghostbusters?
Yes.
I have no problem with not knowing it.
You get loser credits for that one. Ghostbusters is only the, and I am not exaggerating when I say this, the best comedy of the 1980s. And anyone that disagrees is wrong and can go to hell.
Wow.
What? I will brook no opposition on this one. So we are looking at just over... Just for you, Hurt. We'll get you a Gonna get you a sawed off so it's easier to fit it under your chin.
I again can't think of any. Moving on.
The horrible jokes continue. Yes. Yes, it does. Who would have thought Bill Murray having the rom-com part of it? And may I say, to this day, Sigourney Weaver still stands out as one of my favorite actresses.
I'm having too much fun with this.
Somebody's abusing all of the identities they possibly can.
We've hit the extent of all of them, except for the real one.
Useless. Oh my!
What on earth was that?
All right, congratulations, Titan. You get the title
Helicopter award.
Yeah, he gets the yeet machine for the evening.
the Rafflecopter, if you will.
Wow. That
So
was an
5
impressive
minutes
one.
into this, and we don't have a lap, but we do have a Rafflecopter.
Yes.
So, you know.
Hey, that was a solid wreck, and I can appreciate that.
That was Cheshire levels of tumbling.
It was. The only difference was he's not coming away with much in the way of gravel. You need to slide more for that.
Yeah, it's true. Well, actually, his big flippy-doo was at Houston.
Was it? Oh, yeah, you're right. That one was amazing. That thing went sailing. I was that was definitely one of the biggest yeets I've seen out of anybody in the group.
Bigfoot with the first lap.
Hey!
And that ended quickly.
Oh, yep. Jixbuff showing up immediately with a 212. All right. Look, dude, your first time out with it. Your first time out with us, and you're sitting 3 seconds back off of Hades. That is not a bad place to start. Swaggin is second back off of him. Bigfoot 4.5 seconds back. Bashan 7 seconds back. Coco 17. Stock Hazard sitting 20 seconds back. Come on, bro. You've raced with us before. Go, go, go. Get it, son.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Keep on moving. Just waiting on Smokiest and Veritech to finally set some times there. They'll get them. Don't be nervous, boys.
Remember when Bigfoot was sandbagging?
I know, right? I know, right? Already third in his group there. Everybody see the slowest guy on 2 wheels? Yeah, won't be you.
I think... Is that indicating there was contact? Play nice, gentlemen. Play nice.
Yeah, it's qualifying, gentlemen. Rubbin is racing, but Rubbin is not qualifying. But yeah, the new game, I kind of like how they do the data display a little bit more. The fact that we can see things like that is actually kind of handy. Ooh, Coco very wide there. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I wager.
Yeah, Coco's got a lap down now.
Yep. So far, yes. So everybody looking decent so far. We got times on the board for everyone.
Except Smokey. Oh, no, there we go.
Yep. He's got it at 4.2, so no reason to be too nervous there, bro. You're looking fine. Uh-oh. Looks like he's ahead of Bigfoot by a little bit there. Guess they're just going to have to fight it out. We'll see what they can do. 12 minutes remaining. And all of a sudden, Lexi appears to have gotten quiet. I guess because I wasn't talking any more shit about Ghostbusters.
Or she caught a ban on that account as well. You know, could be both.
For saying Ghostbusters is good.
Yes, that is deserving of a ban. Hey, Valverde is watching. Not that he can hear us.
Is he?
Yeah, it just popped up.
Oh, okay. Excellent. And watching to see what all goes on here. Trying to keep an eye on our stats and things. And also trying to keep an eye on the race itself. Ooh. Swaggin doing a good job catching up to the front there. Putting himself 0.1 seconds off of Jixbuff. Not bad. Looks like we'll see some decent competition even here in qualifying. It's like some of these guys are starting to get a feel for it.
I don't think we've moved up from that 212.
No, he has not moved that time down at all. So hopefully he will. We'll see how it goes there. Unfortunately for all these guys, the reason you're not seeing views switch is I don't think I have any of them currently on Twitch. So we'll get that figured out for later stuff. We'll see what we can do there. That is fair. That is fair, Daniel. So everybody looking pretty decent here. Everyone having put down laps. We'll see if they can tighten them up a bit. I'm hoping Veritech and Coco can. I know they've had some decent laps before. But Sean managed to move his down a decent amount. I think that's 2 seconds better than he was. So he's showing improvements already. Good to see.
Hey, check something out real quick. If you go to Heinz' stream, we should be able to see Coco's helmet.
Heinz' stream?
Yes.
Let's see what we got here. Which am I on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that fancy Florida as F helmet. I like that. That's pretty sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that is a nice looking... Was that one that he did, or was that something he got from Hades?
I don't know. Hades has been the helmet designer.
Has he? Okay. Oh, he was asking if we wanted him to join in on commentating. Yeah, is he...
Ooh, what?
Hades was asking if he wanted us to hop in on that, and I don't see him on right now. I'll have to drag him in. Huh? Craig,
Ooh.
Hades.
Oh. Who is mowing the grass? Coco, what are you doing?
He has decided he would like a living in landscaping.
You're not a goat.
Delicious grass. So 8:10 remaining.
Hey, we were making fun of a guy that messed up his lap and got out of the way of another racer. So you know what?
Well, you know what? That's cool.
I applaud you. Yep.
Actually, give me a brief moment.
You don't get a moment. Looks like Stock Hazard's on a pretty good lap. No change. No change. But Bigfoot, so much for being the slowest guy. 4 seconds, 5 seconds off? That's not bad, man. I mean, really, that is not bad. What is Coco doing again?
Okay. I am back. I had important things to take care of.
Coco's drunk.
Coco, don't be drunk. Coco does have a sexy helmet, though. I have to admit, I like that. That has that very 80s, 90s, late 80s, early 90s fade and sunset and colors feel. I dig it. Deshaun looking like, oh my, he actually finds himself now at the back is Coco
Okay.
and Hazard have sped up along with Veritech. All of them looking much better now. Good work, guys. Bichon now got a little bit of catch-up work to do. I like seeing this kind of competition early on during qualifying.
It's really cool, but you know what's even cooler?
What's that?
Take a look at Heinz's stream again.
Oh, Lord. What am I looking at here?
Now, this is a helmet designed by Hades.
Oh, hey! Yeah, digging that sexy Searle logo down the side.
So here's the even crazier thing.
What's it?
We'll have to get some other views going on
Oh,
here. I
see
think
Mass
Heinz is
on
going to
top
work
there.
on them.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
see
our
Mass on
sponsors
top.
are on the back of the helmet.
Hey! That's pretty hot. Got his American flag on the back as well. Heck yeah, dude. I'm digging that.
It's really hard to see the sponsors, but I promise they're there.
Delta Bud is trying to get into the library. He is sending that over to Heinz. Heinz, if you see that. Meanwhile...
Where do you see this?
that's popping up in the general chat.
Oh, in general.
All right, second Moto 2 session. All right. I will,
Delta Bud.
Yep, Delta Bud is trying to get in there.
Neat.
When you get a moment, Heinz.
Not much to do.
Yep, we're a little bit quiet here, folks, because we're managing a lot of stuff at the moment.
Yeah, qualifying's a little hectic
Yeah.
from a administrative point of view.
And we got to do 2 of these this week. there's a lot goes on with these. But nevertheless, I'm excited to see what we're going to have this season. Things continue to remain... What? Oh,
Oh, I'm thrilled for it. I mean, it's great.
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm watching it grow. It makes me happy to see.
Oh, baby wheelie there. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That front wheel leaving the ground's okay. Everyone that's just joining us, thank you for watching this evening. We are running because of the number of... Oh! We had somebody down there.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, hi, Mitch. that is Nick with me.
Hi.
Hi.
Did he have to type it twice?
I know, right? I correct myself.
The only thing he corrected was punctuation. This is the internet. We don't care about punctuation here.
Wait a boomer, Mitch.
You're old.
For those just joining, we are doing, because of the number of people, like I said, we're doing, no, you don't get to delete it. It's chat, bro. It pops up on stream and it's there. We are doing 2 sessions on each class, 20 minutes each, for qualifying for the season. It doesn't show my message. It does on the actual stream. Oh, we had somebody drop. Dropped. Oh, Veritech cuts up under Coco, puts him off the line, then dumps himself. Shame too, because he's looking good at 3.9 behind the
Oops.
front. Yep. I don't know who dropped there.
Did we lose a racer?
Yeah, we did.
That was Morven.
Who was it that we lost?
I think somebody had auto black flag. That's our current thought.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, if they have a qualifying time, that probably counts. I'm going to go ahead and say that without the backing of the rest of race direction.
I guess I can try to drag Craig in here. We'll see if it works. Come
Or we're going to break everything.
Well, right now it's being broken for me. Damn it, Discord, your interface is garbage sometimes. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, he's showing muted.
If that works. And he's gone.
What's it doing?
I think he did that.
All right, maybe he did that. I don't know.
Because I saw you moved him over.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, we'll sort that out shortly. after we get through this qualifying round.
Look at how close GSX Buff and
I know.
Swaggin' Wagon is.
Yep. Swaggin did get there pretty quick. Oh, he rejoined General. Thanks, bro. Way to go. Actually, I think it was muting you for some reason. So I'll get that sorted out here. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I just tried to move him again. Let's see how this goes. Hi, Hades.
Good evening.
Hey! He
see, it
can
works. I
talk.
do it.
Folks,
No,
you're hearing from the UK at a ridiculously late hour.
No, it's morning. I'm about to have some breakfast.
Yeah, see? I told you, a ridiculously late
Define
hour.
morning. Can we put a time on morning?
Nothing quite like tea and crumpets at like 4 or something like that.
That's wishful thinking. It's only 2:27.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Ugh. That's why we don't have
So how'd
Ace on with us.
qualifying go?
No, it was all right. I mean, not to just demoralize everyone even more. It wasn't the fastest lap. Me and Stormy were talking afterwards, and we both said like we could go quicker, but it just didn't seem to work out.
Hades, humble AF.
This guy's slow, y'all. You can tell. Now, wait, where was it? Where was it you were sitting last when you were looking at the boards for Milestone?
On Xbox, I top every category.
Really? You're like sitting at 1? Or because I remember seeing
Yeah,
3,
number
but
one.
I didn't know if you'd made it up to 1.
Yeah, no, I made it up to. I went out this morning and claimed the top spot on all of them.
Ah, okay. That's why I hadn't seen it yet. Very nice.
Yeah, I mean
No,
the Moto GP time is there's more time in that, and I think on PC they're a little bit quicker. But I don't think anyone's bothered to go quicker just yet. It's so far down the calendar that not many people do this track.
Okay.
That's disgustingly fast.
Oh, and Bigfoot somehow managed to get a black flag there. We are. I suspect it's because it's after the end of qualifying there, and he probably ran wide, disqualified himself.
Yet 21 takes it upon itself to do some black flagging.
It
I'm not
does.
sure I like that.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of aggressive. It seems to be like, get the hell off my track, bro.
I pulled the ultimate schoolboy rookie and forgot to change the batteries in my controller, and they were flat on my outlet. And I started panicking. I was like throwing the batteries all over the place because I thought I was going to get black flagged for being
Yeah, stuck on the side of the
still
track
on the
too long.
track. Yeah.
Yes, we ran into that during testing. We found out if you sit too long on the side of the track, the game's like, yeah, get off the track. Kicks
They
you
designed
right
that
out.
feature for people like me.
Yeah. Yeah, when you pass out. Oh my god. So there you go. There's our second set for the qualifying here at Sepang this evening. Swaggin and Jixbuff actually having pretty decent performances there. Coco looking okay as well. Hazard going to need some work, Sim and Veritech, but they all brought it down. Like we had a couple of the guys, man, 17, 20 seconds behind on their first lap that they managed to turn down. So bringing it all within 5 seconds, that's actually not too bad at all. Ah, Bigfoot, don't even sweat it, bro. You knocked a bunch of time off your initial laps, so that's something to feel good about. Alrighty.
That's been
A really cool thing about racing around with these folks is they make you faster.
Wait.
Sorry, Hades. I think I just stepped
Yeah,
in.
you did. What were you saying there?
No, that's all right. No, I was just saying Buff's been working really hard at like all the classes. Me and him went off. I think it was like the other day, and just did some time runs and tried to help him out with some stuff. But yeah, you know, he's improving all the time, and he's just going to get quicker.
Yeah,
I think they all are.
Yeah.
As the season goes on.
And I mean, like, I'm sure you guys sitting at the top are really, like, I've noticed with how y'all tend to give tips and everything, I'm pretty sure y'all are just wanting more good competition. Like, that seems to be it.
Well, that's been my philosophy from playing these games from like MotoGP 08 is I only go faster when there's faster people around me. So
Right.
if I can make everyone else faster, it serves me. It seems selfless, but it's actually selfish.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, no. I was pretty sure that was the motivation. Like, you know, when I was younger, I did soccer. I did, like, there were several different sports I was doing. You know, even in martial arts, it's always been, it's the old steel sharpens steel thing. Like, you want the guy that's really good fighting you so that you get better. Absolutely. It's both selfish and selfless.
100%, yeah.
Yep. Totally makes sense. So I guess you're about to hop over and get ready to start your Moto 2. Good luck with that, sir.
Thank you. And I'll be back. I'll just mute myself in here. And
Okay.
come back when it's done.
Alrighty. So he'll be jumping off for Moto 2. He'll be doing that for qualifying. Those guys have been warming up, getting ready. Bigfoot couldn't break. Well, hey, man. A good time to hit your 216. Okay, yeah, you wipe out, blah, blah, blah. But you're hitting that during qualifying. It's not a bad place to be. And really, the number...
It means you have the...
What?
I was going to say, it means you have the potential to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. And go faster and faster. But, I mean, like, as, you know, as Hades was just saying there, you can tell everybody's working on getting quicker and quicker. And the other part is, like, when you're under pressure and you're starting to get your better laps, dude, don't even sweat it. The way it's working tonight, qualifying isn't who's going to be in league, it's just who's going to be placed where in the league. Like, we have enough that it splits it up, and it'll allow us to kind of split things up and let some of you guys that are getting used to it have your own little space to learn in, and the faster guys are going to have their own space to be in. So don't even sweat it, man. That's actually a good thing to see. When you're under pressure, you're going faster. That's exactly what you want, at least as far as I know. Yeah, y'all both look decent. Like I said, everybody knocked a bunch of time off. So that's a good thing to see during qualifying. Jixbuff came right out and pulled him a decent time and held on to it.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah. I'm reassured by the newer guys we're getting here. They're going to be fun to watch. And keep in mind, y'all that are sitting there saying those things, yeah, like we are going to make Moto 3 more of a rookie class this year. We're not going to let... Craig was just in here. We're making him set times, but he ain't going to be in Moto 3 with y'all. We're going to shove him up into MotoGP and tell him to stay the hell out of there.
He's being removed.
Yes. But...
the crime of going too quick.
Yes, for being too fast. But I think he's okay with that. There you go. Another bourbon's not a bad choice. Bit of beer for myself this evening.
Yeah, there's a tipping point on that bourbon. 1 to 2, you go faster. 3 to 4,
You're done.
things get interesting.
Yep. They get sloppy. But y'all did fine your first time out. Don't even worry about it. Don't even sweat it. The funniest, I'm sure, Nick, I'm sure you remember this, was when Ace decided to commentate with us. Hopefully we can get him in some this evening, because it was fun having him there. Yep. But he thought it was some big sophisticated operation. I'm like, no, dude, it's some jackasses with some microphones, and it's really not much more than that.
Do we really give off the sophisticated operation vibe?
Apparently we do.
We're doing really well at this.
We're doing a lot better than I figured. It is surprising that people would think that.
Well, I guess it's just what happens when you're able to take people with kind of different skill sets,
I guess,
and utilize them properly.
That is entirely possible. But while we're waiting on that, actually, we should mention our sponsors that we have kind of popping up here for those who are just sort of looking away from the screen a little bit. We have Mass Motorsports coming back with some more handy-dandy leather stuff that our racers will really love. That's part of what this is. It's sort of an off-season thing for a lot of guys that do track and race in real life. We've got Moto Orangutan with their bicycles and used motorcycles and really awesome motorcycle gear as well. Not the custom stuff, but the off-the-shelf stuff. They give you awesome prices on it, good service. And finally, Secondhand Motorsports, which as far as I know, from what we were talking earlier, they do like used parts, used bikes. And we promise we don't let Rocha use them first, because he just destroys whatever he touches. At least that's how it seems to go. Occasionally. So we are just getting ready to get over to the track for our Moto 2 qualifying at Sepang. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. Like there's somebody Thai over there going, God, I hate these guys. It wouldn't surprise me. Alrighty, looks like we are just about ready to get started here. So we'll go ahead and cut over to the track. As I was mentioning earlier, we have a couple of our new guys, Game Stopper, and who else was new? Oddball was there for some of last season. So yeah, it looks like Game Stopper is going to be our one, totally new guy in the first group here. But we'll see how this one goes. And these guys will be setting the pace. That is actually kind of a nice thing with how it wound up. It's a lot of the newer guys in our second pack. So what they're seeing from the first group is the kind of times that can be turned on the track. It's like, oh yeah, there would be a lot of talk of, oh, that's intimidating, but really don't let it bother you. These dudes aren't going to be in a class with you. It just kind of lets you see that this is the upper end of what you can do if you can get used to it. You can watch their lines, you can watch what they're doing and see what they're doing there. And Game Stopper looking immediately good through that turn. Not looking too bad right off the bat. So Nick's suddenly getting quiet here. I'm wondering, dude, did your machine crash or are you just busy with something?
I am on the Secondhand Motorsports website.
Oh, okay. Finding out what they have there. Good. Do some research for us, because I don't know. Ooh,
Yeah, I'm trying to be a good
yes.
good to our sponsors.
Yes. Be good to our sponsors. That is correct. Wow, very wide there. So we're having to go ahead and catch back up. Let's see what we can do here for setting times. Nevertheless, he's not doing too bad for being stuck out there with our crew that's pretty experienced. He looked pretty good last race. Looking forward. I'm really, some of our new guys have been amazing surprises sometimes, and some of them, they start out a little on the slow side, but by the end of the season, for instance, Jane was one that, he started out kind of slow, but by the end of the season, it's at the point where he's threatening the guys that have been fast the entire time. So I look forward, when I see our new guys show up, by God, I'm looking for that. Stopping into turn one. Oh no, and wipes it out. That was a rough stop there. Currently now
qualifying.
Yep. Currently now on board with Hades. 17 minutes remaining. And for those who are still trying to get fast, we'll go ahead and leave it on him for a moment because y'all can start to see how the lines around the track look. This is always a good man to follow. If you're newer...
one gripe for Milestone.
Do what?
I've got one big gripe for Milestone.
What's that?
I wish they would fix the way the tire looks.
How do you mean?
Well, that's a new slick, is what's on there. What they have in the game graphically is a slick that's never touched the pavement.
Oh, yeah, that's
Look how
true.
shiny that thing is.
Yeah, they don't scrub in. Yeah, you would lose the specular. That's true.
Yep.
That is true. I hadn't thought of that, but yes, that would make a difference.
2-plane got black flagged.
No! What?
That was a squeaky no.
No! Why is it? No. Makes me sad.
Well, he'll either pick up the next qualifying session or Thursdays.
Oh, yeah, we do have enough space. Okay. And again, folks, if you're thinking about it, if you're watching this evening and thinking, man, I'd love to join, we do. Oh, my God! Hades, really, bro?
What? Just the tumble is what got me on that one.
I was telling people, here's how you figure out the lines, and you just showed them, here's the line to the gravel pit.
Look, man, that's a line, okay?
It's a
it
line.
Might not be the line. Yeah, it's not a line to the fastest lap.
Yeah.
It might not be a line to complete a lap.
Fair.
But it is to something.
Fair. This is not incorrect. So our first lap set by Oddball. Good work, bro. Put that down there first. Apparently, we need to watch him instead of Hades for how you get a lap on a Moto 2 bike. I troll. I would obviously be just as trash, if not worse.
I was going to say just as trash? No.
Like I said, if not worse. I would do it with style.
Is that what we call it?
Yes.
Falling with style.
Totally. Mr. Key, good to see him out there. Stopping his way through his first lap. You know what? That is becoming a lot more common, it seems. People stopping things. Stormy a ways back as well, so looking like Oddball doing a great job with that 205 initially. I suspect he's been practicing Moto 2.
Moto 2 seems to be the one that, for me anyway, comes the easiest.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Seems easiest to get the lines down, and you're going just fast enough that you don't feel like you're having to force the line, but just slow enough that you're not sitting there struggling to stay on it.
I mean, I think the general consensus is Moto 3 is easier to learn.
Yeah.
But Moto 2 feels more like a real motorcycle to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. And the previous game was like that too. I mean, granted, I know this one's a big change, but it's definitely that was a thing that I noticed with the previous game as well. So just over 13 minutes remaining. Oddball sitting up front. Hines sitting in second. Dusa sitting back in third. Hades in fourth. Stormy in fifth. And Sam Crow sitting in sixth. Waiting on Game Stopper, Mac, and Jackalus, and One-Handed to set their times. And we don't... Oh! I don't have a stream for... I bet... I could have sworn Oddball was putting up a stream. I just probably forgot to add it. I probably suck at the internet.
We know you do.
It's true.
I can verify if you had a stream up.
GameStopper has his up, and I haven't put it together. I need to do that. Yeah, he put it on there before. Yeah, apparently I suck. He's had his up there, and I just forgot to add a scene for him. I'll have to take care of that.
Put it up twice.
He did. Because he realizes how much I suck.
Well, actually...
Three times.
He has it up.
I know.
Times.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You're looking for oddballs too?
I do not have oddballs, unfortunately.
I don't think he's listed his. Racers, if you're listening to this, put your stream on the streaming links tab on Discord.
We've got several of them already. I know Veritech I already have. I can see him there. For some reason, his was not highlighted correctly, so I didn't get it. I'll start getting them in there. By God, if you already put yours in there, just tell me I'm a horrible human being, and let me know.
Start deleting some of these.
Oddball does not have one. Okay. Well, that's
I'm
disappointing.
delete duplicates.
Stormy putting down 0.3 seconds ahead of Oddball. I would expect more. Ooh, Oddball, you're setting some good times there. And by the way, I know I have shirts to start mailing out. I started getting things out yesterday. Going to get more out probably tomorrow. I'll be trying to get things out, especially to you guys in Europe. I will let y'all know when I get them sent. I'm going to get it all sent before I go on vacation next week. That is the plan.
Oh God, mailing to Europe.
I know. I'm sure they'll like require me to wear a mask and want me to sterilize everything. They're going to be like, here, we need to spray it down your pants.
You're going to mail them the Rona.
Yes. I'm going to mail the Rona to you guys. I'll make sure to lick your shirts.
You're giving them the vid.
Because that's all there is in Texas.
Well, if you listen to the media.
Yes. So, Jackalus putting down 18 seconds behind the front there. Sam Crow bringing his down from 17 to 10. Good work, sir. Knocking 7 seconds off the lap. Not looking too bad. Game Stopper, 44 seconds back. Seems like he's having a bit of trouble setting a rhythm here in Moto 2. That is fair.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Mr. One-Handed, he's working on it. He's still got 10 minutes to go. I'm sure he's still trying to... you know what? At some point, I need to put up the video I got of him at the party using his setup. I forgot to put that up.
That thing you said you were going to do 6 months ago?
I know. I suck. Leave me alone. Oh, cutting it a little close there.
I don't think it did knock him.
Hades moving himself to the top of the board there, putting down a 2:04.670. I kind of figured that'd be about what was possible. It's only about 5 to 6 seconds between Moto 3 and Moto 2 on most tracks.
Is it even fair that the dude has literally all 3 classes the number 1 spot?
It isn't, but nevertheless, I mean, you know, like I said, for the guys that are trying to get used to Moto 3 and Moto 2, what you're looking at here is this kind of lets you establish, hey, what do I think my time should be? As much as I was giving him shit for his off, I knew he'd get in there and start going fast. Like, we all knew this. We knew this would happen. Go ahead and cut over to him.
It was inevitable.
It was.
Just like the ruining of that series.
It's true. Yep, so for the newer guys that are kind of wanting to see what a lap needs to look like, you can kind of see it here. If he decides not, he'll probably wipe out just to spite me.
It's the commentator's curse.
It is. Totally is. But yes, you can watch these guys, and they aren't going to affect your standings here in these classes necessarily. You can watch it. You can kind of see what you're looking for on trying to set the lines on the track, and you can tell he has nearly burned off the right side of that tire already.
Yeah, I can't officially say this as qualifying has not finished, but I can pretty much say the dude you're looking at is going to be racing GP.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
It's Hades.
Yep. We expect him to be in there. Mac, I expect to see in GP. Stormy, I expect. Yeah, these are like a lot of the guys you've seen up front. You're going to see him in GP.
Can we talk about the wheelie into the pits? Race direction, black flag Hades.
Goose is sitting back here in 6th. And I'm sure he'll have very solid lines. I know he was talking, like I said, Saturday he was talking about grinding the hell out of this track. He did start late in the season, but I expect he'll be doing just fine.
Who was that ran wide?
That was, oh, crud. I think it was Game Stopper.
Proud of you.
One-handed having a bit of a rough time setting himself a lap time. Hopefully he can do it. He's got 6.5 minutes remaining, so he's got time.
He's smart enough to throw down an actual lap.
Yep.
Now, the fun thing will be here is me poking fun at Hines when Medusa gets in front of him.
Nothing but trouble. Let's see here.
What was that, Sam Crow with that crash?
I did not see that one. I'm currently setting some other things up.
How dare you?
I know, right? What's wrong with me?
Well, where should we start?
You'll never end. That's the problem.
Makes sense. I mean, Medusa was looking pretty good until God, that curve bounced him hard.
Yeah, the curves in this one seem like even rougher than the previous game. Like absolutely brutal curves.
Have you ever ridden down those?
What, on the curbs?
Yeah.
No, but what I have done is the first day that I wound up really scraping knee hard at Coda, on turn 1, I leaned in hard and I didn't comprehend how rough the curves were. And I didn't put the bike on the curb, but I put my knee on the bump strip and nearly knocked myself off the bike.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to bring up.
That was a moment of ass puckering.
They are incredibly bumpy.
Yeah.
I went to make a frankly irresponsible pass on the Candy Stripe coming into 20 at Coda.
Yeah.
And I was... not only felt like I was riding a motocross track sideways. Just interesting. So, new respect for those.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they punish you if you make a mistake. They absolutely do. I guess I could put Mac on there.
They're not designed to give optimal traction.
No.
Say that without a doubt.
Yep. They, for some reason, they designed the track limits to discourage you from being on the track limits. I don't know why.
Well, they didn't do a very good job.
What a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, my real-life solution of being on the Candy Stripe was to swerve off track limits onto the green, do my braking there, and then dip back in.
That's the Ty Howard method.
Yeah, well, works for me too.
Yep, that is the Ty Howard method of doing it. Oh, look at this.
Oh my god.
Stormy just ahead of Hades by the tiniest bit.
You have the view working, and it's not broken.
Yeah, it works from time, but I was talking about the look at this for what...
I'm more impressed with the technology right now. Oh, who was that with the crash? Was that GameStopper? What was his name? Yeah. Oh, he double crashed. He crashed back to back. Check out that brake temperature on Stormy. I forgot that brake temp was a thing. Yeah. I need to ask some of the racers about how that's affecting their strategies. Yeah, look at that getting red. What is this, that 18-wheeler racing game? And then Jay will be right behind him saying, yeah, it's a great idea. And then I'll have to explain once again that Rocket League is not racing. Although that would get the league some pretty big attention, most likely. Yeah, I think Hades just focused up. All of the things I can think to say are incredibly racist, so I will pause.
Oh, Lord.
Despite the fact that I think that they are things that the racers themselves would say, I just can't say it.
So, right now, watching Hines on the main screen, but of course you have your first, second, third there. Hades, Stormy, and Mac. Yeah, we need to get the... We'll have to tell folks to turn off the...
What do we have going on?
The commentation. I can kind of hear it going on there.
Oh, I'm sure that's PG.
I'm sure it is. It's just it'll be more talking on top of talking.
You don't talk on top of talking?
I try not to.
Only when I'm talking, right?
Yes, exactly.
Makes sense.
Total sensibility. So Matt currently in the pits working on his, and that will be it for him. Looks like Hades and Stormy, though, they're deciding that they're not done.
Who just crashed for 7 minutes?
What?
That was like the longest crash I've ever seen in this game. Who's in your bottom left?
That is Hades.
Yeah, well, Hades just had one heck of a crash. There was flipping, there was tumbling.
I mean, you know.
And a lot more flipping and tumbling.
He's going to be number one in the race. He's going to be number one with the crashes. He's trying to make sure he understands.
He's also number one in our hearts.
Sure, why not? So we are waiting on everybody to finish up their laps. Of course, the way the qualifying works is the same way it always does. Basically, once the time is out, they get to finish whatever lap they're on, unless they DQ themselves by running wide or something along those lines. In which case, they are told, get the hell off the track. Do it.
Well, good moment to once again thank our Moto 2 sponsor,
Yes.
Mass Motorsports.
Yes! Ooh, these boys tying up a little close.
Yeah, the touch. What did it? Stormy, what are you doing?
Just going into the pit. Leave him alone.
And like at 0.0, what is he? What is that right hand or left hand turn? Black flag that man. Right meow.
Get off of my track, Stormy! So there you go. Wait! How did Hines wind up he's up top on this? I'll be damned.
Hines is hacking.
Hines having himself a very, very solid. I'll be damned. That was an extremely solid qualifying for him.
Hines cheated.
Clearly.
Bigfoot with competition.
Yep, so there we are. Once we get our finals there. Yep. Hades up top. Stormy right behind him. Mac, Oddball, Hines. One-handed Medusa, Jaculus, Sam Crow, and Game Stopper.
Hey, Hades, I have a question. When did you piss your barber off?
Why?
Either that or he lost a bet with a lawnmower.
Yeah, what is that haircut?
Do you not like my cut, G?
That was the most like straight I've ever heard that said. Do you not like my cut, G? I love it.
It's the accent. It makes it even wider.
But that was done with hedge trimmers, yeah?
What are they, like those? It's like a strimmer for hedges and stuff.
There you go.
That's what it was.
Broke out the hedge trimmer, dealt with the hair.
Yes, held by Geppetto from a helicopter.
Oof. Oof. So that'll be our first round of Moto 2 qualifying for the evening. We are getting ready for our second round. Which, for GP...
Let's schedule us a quick 2-minute break.
Okay. Well, you can take your 2-minute break. I will let you do that while I sit here and bullshit with with Hades. So how'd you feel about that one, sir?
I was worried at first. I crashed the first 2 laps.
We saw it. We're sitting there telling the newer guys, we're like, yeah, dude, if you're thinking about getting in, follow the line. There he goes. He's wrecking. Way to Marquez it, sir.
Just in Moto 3 mindset and just holding that front brake all the way into the turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Moto 3, it's okay. Throttle is open until you're suddenly holding brake very, 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 very late. Yep, definitely. Though, so I to make a dumb segue on things, I went and bought the opposite of something you brake on. I went and traded in the Rocket 3 on the new Rocket 3.
Oh, you got the new Rocket.
I got a 2020, but it's the new second gen design, and I gotta be dead honest, that is a completely different bike. It is as radical a departure from the first generation as, say, the second gen Daytonas were from the originals. Like, it's that crazy. They changed everything. The bike now feels more like, instead of being a cruiser with a gigantic engine, but it's still a cruiser, it's kind of like, yeah, we made it look like a cruiser, but this thing is, we decided to make a hooligan bike that's just the speed triple bit bigger, like ridiculously bigger. Like, there's real suspension. There's big boy fully adjustable Showas on it. There's Brembo brakes on it, and it's all 4-pot monoblocks all the way around, even on the rear. Like, everything, like the seating position even is no longer down in the bike. You're perched on top of it. Like, everything, it is just, you can drive it so much more aggressively. It's stupid.
So they dropped the couch racer tag.
Yeah, no, like, it isn't a couch anymore. Like, if you sat on it, you'd be like, what the hell is this? Like, it was a radical departure from the old one. Yeah, it's one that I'm actually looking forward to taking out and throwing on Coda, because I might be able to run an intermediate pace instead of a beginner pace now. Like, the lean angle you can get is already like double that. Like, I've leaned over far enough that the old bike would have been scraping engine block, and I don't touch anything. And I'm like, I need to stop being a pussy and lean further. So, yeah, no, it got really good. I'm excited.
You might be the one to talk to. I've seen like these highlights of AMA on YouTube and stuff. And what is this hooligan class?
Is a hooligan class? Are you talking about a hooligan for AMA?
Like, yeah, it's like one of the support classes. They have like you know they have the bagger class.
Oh yeah, I've seen the bagger, but I haven't seen a hooligan class. I haven't looked for that.
It looks like the KTM Super Dukes.
Oh, okay.
In monsters, and is that like basically a street bike?
I would guess from what you're saying there, that would just be that would be the leader nakeds, which or the leader class ish nakeds, which I would guess Tuono, the Ducati V4, that's the naked. What do they call it? Street Fighter V4. Yeah, I've forgotten. The Speed Triple I guess would fit in there, especially the new one, the 1200. You
guys are just so hell-bent on being different, aren't you?
Well, I mean, like, in the American market, I think we're a big market, and I think what it is you got manufacturers really wanting to sell bikes, and the sport market, the bottom is falling out of it in the U.S. I'm pretty sure it has worldwide. So it wouldn't be surprising to see a class like that pop up as they're trying to rejuvenate sales. And the sales of everything that's not a sport bike has definitely come back in the U.S. hardcore. Like, hyper nakeds and like really powerful leader nakeds have actually been selling really well here.
Yeah, I was listening to.
Realize they're horrible to ride.
I think Kevin Swantz was doing like an interview with someone, and he was saying like the factory support in the US has just completely fallen off a cliff edge. Like, because they can't sell any more bikes in the US for whatever reason.
It's not even just selling bikes; it's getting parts for things sucks too. Like it's everything about it. Like bikes, computers, heck, even some of the gun stuff that I have that I've tried to get parts for. Like all of it, it's just been miserable trying to get supply of anything here.
Yeah, like it's so weird to judge as well because like obviously you had Cam last year and for a couple of years before that just dominate that superbike class.
Yeah.
And then Gagne won this year already. But like it's so you don't know whether someone's on a turd of a bike or they're just not at the same level. Like it's so difficult to judge.
Yep. The honest answer is the US is not currently culturally building racers.
No, we're not.
Very few and far between.
Yep. Well, I think part of that, like, there's a perception, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Craig. It seems like in the EU, like the general EU countries, like, you know, not just the UK, but the entire EU outside of the UK, there's an acceptability of motorcycling, whereas in the US, there's a degree to which, no matter what it is, you know, especially like dirt, but even track, it's considered like a white trash thing almost. And I don't think that's the case in most of Europe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like it's not white trash, I guess.
Yeah.
In Europe, but it's still like there's other sports that lead.
Right. No, there's things that lead, but I mean, like, I think
Yeah.
the perception of it being a lower class thing is part of what has made it really difficult to get good racers out of the U.S. on two wheels.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's a
also
big chunk of it.
that's down to infrastructure as well. I mean, over here there's like a European, well, they label it World Championship for those Ovale bikes or whatever they're called.
Yeah. The little 190s. Yeah.
Like kids who are 7 years old are racing on that. Like,
Right.
so they start them so, which is why you see like Pedro Acosta coming in 16 and destroying the field. Well,
Yeah.
he hasn't just picked a bike up. He's probably been riding longer than he's had teeth. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, he was probably 2 or 3 years old the first time his parents put him on two wheels with a motor.
yeah, exactly. I mean, just as an example, I got my first bike when I was 18 months old. I couldn't ride it, but there it was. Like, I don't think that's the same in the US.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like I said, I think the perception here in the U.S. is a big part of what's killed it. I would say that's a big part of it from what I've seen. And yes, outside of that, there's some of it, but I don't think, like, the biggest racing league we have here is like Moto A, and it's nowhere near the size World Superbike is. And let's face it, the U.S. has more land mass than all of Europe put together, and yet I would wager the number of tracks we race on here for our racing leagues is like so much smaller. Like we just don't use it at all for that.
Yeah, but then so what's weird about that is you look at the Binder brothers in MotoGP. So the South Africans are, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're slowly infiltrating the AMA scene.
Yeah.
Loads of them just suddenly pitching up. I think Matthew Skoltz was one of the first.
Yeah.
And then now you got Cam Peterson, Sam Lockoff, and a load of others in like the junior classes.
And
that's because
may I make a hilarious note about Schultz? I know here we pronounce it Schultz.
Yeah.
He was at Nick, you'll remember this. He was at one of the track days that was done here at Coda. Yeah. And Wonder Bread screamed at him for a pass that he made in level 3, and all of us sat there going, "Are you really crawling up a Moto A guy's ass about a pass he made? Are you really doing this?" I mean, granted it's a track day, but I think that guy might know what he's doing a little better than you do, sir.
It was fine. He passed
No,
me
it was
with,
fine.
I mean, I could have reached out and touched him
Yeah, who
turn
cares?
3 at Coda, but he was gone so quickly that there could have never been an
Exactly.
incident.
He's going to be clean and quick. But anyway, I digress. Go ahead and continue. I didn't mean to totally derail you there, man.
No. I mean, and like that's the thing. Like, it's a good thing that people like that will come out to a track day because you have like a false sense of where you're at until someone like that turns up.
Oh yeah. No, the one
You
I
know.
remember seeing that really was like kind of painful to watch, but at the same time it was kind of cool to watch. Was we had video of Heron out there at one of the track days, Josh Heron out there, and everybody in everybody in ASO got to meet him. He's actually a really hilarious guy, and there was video of him going through, and everybody in level 3 was obviously out there going, "Yeah, I'm going to keep up with Heron." And he's moving through the pack, and you can see everybody else giving it everything they've got, and he looks like an average day in the office. Like, he's sitting up in the saddle, looking around behind him. Like, you can tell he's almost bored moving through the pack of people who are just struggling. "Oh, I'm going so fast." And he's just no effort, right through all of them. And it was just, and like, these are dudes I know that I'm like, man, whenever I've ridden with him, he's fast, and this dude's just eating them all alive. Just gone.
Yeah, it's a different world. Like
Yeah.
their brains are so attuned to the speeds that they go, so that when they come to something like a track day, like it is just a dawdle for them.
Yeah. They're out there going, oh, I'm gonna just look at parts of the track that I care about, and maybe if I can get a clean lap, I'm gonna go out there and haul ass. And that's really all. Or again, with Heron, it was funny that same day somebody bet him a Coors Light that he couldn't jump the curb in turn 1, and he goes up and does it, and we have footage of it. It's hilarious to see. Like he jumps it on a street bike and turns it in, and we're like, really, bro? Came back down, and he's like, give me my beer.
Yeah, I've seen like there's a clip circulated in Europe of a guy who used to be like a British racer, and now he does like teaching and coaching and stuff.
Right.
And he was like, just to give you guys an idea of where we're at and where like track day riders are at. He was in the fast group of track day coaching someone else, and they're going at their own like full pelt speed. And Josh Brooks just absolutely rails both of them round the outside, breaks about another 300 meters later than they are. He disappeared within the space of 2 seconds.
See, that's the only reason I want to make it into advanced group. I have no fantasies at my age of ever becoming a racer. But that being said, I've started to realize the difference of watching somebody from the stands passing people, and you're like, wow, that's quick. But then when you see somebody who's genuinely faster than you just blow your doors off while you're actually on the track, it's a totally different experience. And like just watching them do it, you just get this perception of what they're doing, and you start to see, okay, that's what you have to do to be that fast. And then you go, oh shit, I can't do that.
I'll tell you from experience, you hit this point where, I don't get passed very often. When I do, it's usually like, okay, you're pulling on me a little bit, and then you get this random dude that goes in there and is just like gone.
Yeah.
And it's just like your jaw drops and you're like,
okay, well.
Oh my god. You're like, I can't even, you can't even get a toe off the guy, he's so fast. He's just like, okay, bye. Like, that's all you can do.
Could you give me a toe? And he's like, dude, I can't go that slow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing for them, is like for them, and it's not to disparage anyone, but for them to go as fast as like the Group A riders, it's dangerous for them to slow down that much.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I mean, like once you get good at anything, I mean, whether it's motorcycles or like I said, I've done martial arts, or it gets to a point where slowing down is really hard. Like you're just like, no, I can't do that safely. I have to be at speed, and I can do it completely safely. And it's just the human body gets used to a particular speed of doing things, and that's what it is.
Yeah, if you want to see them do stupid things, just put them on like a 300 or something like that. Yeah, and you'll be blown away. Yeah, what they're capable of doing, because that's they're still on the limit with that, but the bike obviously is a lot slower, right? And they will literally just goon ride, to quote Jack Miller.
Viva Miller, baby. I love him. He makes me laugh. He's
Did you see the start procedure drag race?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's hilarious. Him and Quattararo, and then he halfway down the straight, and Jack gets out like he's motioning to whip the horse. Down the straight.
Oh my god. Oh. So anyway, the subject at hand here, Swaggin putting himself at the top of the list here for the second group with a 204.99. That is respectable. That's very respectable. That's not far behind you, sir.
No, I was talking to Mac earlier, and I said that I think between me, him, and Stormy in the GP class, but I think Swaggin's going to be a dark horse. I've just never raced against him, so I don't know if he's sort of, as me and Matt would say, a time trial specialist, or he can race.
Right. Has he got solid racecraft outside of time trials?
Yeah.
Yep. And Jane's sitting only 0.1 seconds back off of that. That's how I know Swaggin is pretty much flying, because Jane, I know I've heard it from all you guys that are fast. They're like, yeah, you got to watch him this season.
He's so impressive this year. Like, I think he came good towards the end of last year.
He
but
did. He
Last
really
year
did.
was obviously a bit different with balance performance disabled. Like,
Right.
so you didn't really get a real idea of certain people's pace.
Right.
I think Jane might have been one of those. But yeah, no, towards the end of last year, he was fast, and I think he's hit the ground running this year.
Yep. No, I'm expecting good things from him this season. I'm expecting him to give a lot of people a run for the money. Jixbuff's still looking solid. He's sitting number 3 here, whereas he was sitting number 1 in this group in Moto 3, so he's still looking solid there. Coco looking much better than he did in Moto 3 as well. I think everybody but Smokiest and Bigfoot are having a rough time, but I think they're going to be. I think they'll probably wind up doing Moto 3 this year, and that'll be fine for them. It looked like they were very solid there. They were about 5 seconds off of you guys that were at the, or I guess more like about 7 seconds off. But yeah, I think they'll be great starting there. I think they're going to have fun with it this year. Veritech and Hazard looking solid as well.
This year, I don't see a lot of people volunteering for the Moto 2 because there's no traction control in that they are immensely difficult, especially over a race with tyre wear.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, I was experimenting on those 2 first laps, and on a hard, it was still going red if you get the throttle management wrong. So you heat that tyre up super quick.
So they do actually make it where, without the TC, it does actually cause wear and heat a lot faster if you overdo it.
Yeah, and it seems more this year that heat is a major factor into tyre wear.
Okay.
Something I doff my cap to Milestone for.
They decided to finally make that challenging instead of being wimps about it and being like, yeah, we're going to put it in, but it's not going to matter that much.
Yeah, but the brake system in this is also weird. Jane's gone fastest in the first sector.
There we go.
Yeah, so the brakes on the Moto 2 in a race, they're red after lap 1 and do not cool down. So, and it doesn't seem to affect the braking. But obviously mentally you're like, do I still have brakes?
Titan was looking decent there on his line and then lost that. Oh, Mr. Bear chiming in. I do Moto 2, baby.
Yeah, Bear as well has just been improving from last year as well.
Yeah.
I see him, but he's putting in the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's... Moto 2 is definitely not a class that you could just show up on race day and expect a result.
Yep. Oh, Coco. Cutting in close there. Bumps Titan. And gets
The
thrown
crashes
off the
are so much more graphic this year.
and they're right with the floppy arms and everything. They're just done. Oh.
Well, they watched Marc Marquez do it, so now they have to emulate it.
Yep. Broken arms
So I had
do bad things.
chat with one of the higher ups at Milestone about the crashing system and everything.
Okay.
Because so I put forward the suggestion of the animation of when you lose the rear. It seems like there's a bite point at which it just instantly codes a crash. And I was like, can you not have it where you have like a bum out the seat kind of high side mode? And he said they had difficulty in actually implementing it, in that it would do it basically at every corner, and it just became unrealistic in the sense. So, but for me that was really good because they are actually continuously looking and trying to improve. But whether it's a resource or the games aren't capable of it.
Well, I'd wager, from understanding what I do of software and hardware these days, I would wager there's a degree of, as you get closer and as you try and simulate it closer and closer to reality, you get to a point where it's really, at the extremes, it gets really hard to be precise enough for it to not turn into, oh my god, this should be just a slide, about to run into a wreck and maybe they can save it, versus, well, yeah, this is just going to be a yeet because we can't accurately calculate what's about to happen here. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. Like, if it's just hard to get the hardware to do the calculations in real time.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's basically what he was saying as well. Like, it didn't work out for them. Like, they could get it to do it, but the problem was it just did it too often.
Yeah. And I could see that. I mean, it's the same as, if you've ever seen on older games where you'd suddenly see something at a long distance where, excuse me, it got far enough away, things would get far enough away from you that you'd start to see them flicker. And it was because of the fact that they couldn't precisely, because of the fact that at the time they didn't have enough memory and Z buffers couldn't be big enough to calculate if a polygon was visible enough so it would flicker on you. And I think what you're talking about there is in the physics realm, the same thing happening that would happen in the visual realm. I think that's probably what you're seeing there. Oh, Jane allowing Swaggin to sling past him after having a really great first section. And Swaggin looking at a second section and third section that he's setting the group record.
He's getting it.
He is. It looks like he might move his... Dude, he might move his time down towards yours, bro.
Yeah, he had a little wheelie out of the second last corner. It would have cost some time down the straight, but...
He's hustling.
It looks like a good lap.
Yeah. He's looking great there. My God, I would be impressed if he can put it... If he can bring that down to the low 204, maybe even to a 203, that'd be pretty good.
No, lost it all, yeah. It ran wide in the last corner, and also onto the straight. A little bit of the wheelie. I mean, that's good for him. He knows that there's time there. So.
Yep, he found it. If he can just make it happen consistently, he's probably got time for one more lap.
Yeah, I think worryingly for everyone else, me included, that I've only ever seen him on MotoGP, so he's probably still learning everything. Yeah. As he's doing the laps.
I'll see if he can get it figured out. He was looking hot there though. If he can make it, that's always the thing. It's like, okay, you can turn out a fast lap, but can you do so consistently? Because that's how you got to win races. Doing it with other people on the track, doing it consistently. Without that, yeah, okay, you set great lap time, but that doesn't necessarily win races.
Yeah.
Which I know I know that's where y'all's criticism comes from. It's like, yeah, you can turn great lap time, but who cares?
Yeah, we'll switch to real life.
Titan with a good yeet there.
That's what's impressed me the most about Alicia Espargaro this year. Like, he was renowned for being a one-lap specialist. Mm-hmm. But this year's really turned it around. I mean, he finished fourth last time out. He got podium before that.
And he's doing it with his still pretty new bike.
So I have some unfortunate news.
What's that?
Coco is currently suffering from a catastrophic glitch that's going to have to move him to the LCQ on Thursday. Evidently, his rev limiter is pinned, and he's not moving.
What the hell?
I don't know.
I can hear it, actually, there in the background. All right, Coco. Yep, you can just do last chance, man. Hopefully they'll fix that before we get that. Oh, wow.
I mean, technically, he could just use the time that he already has, as well.
He could. He'll have to. Well, we can let him just take the better of the two.
Yep.
So what you're saying is Coco's channeling his inner Maverick Vinales and trying to blow the motor?
Yes, exactly that. Hang on, bro. We'll go get you a Yamaha.
So Nick said something about Coco using his time that he's set currently.
Yes. How do we want to handle that?
So he was up a full second in the second sector from the current fastest time. So
that blows.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to run again for the last chance.
Yeah, he'll want to run last chance then for that. A good call.
Yep.
That is fair. Yep, I can hear him off to the side of the track every time we come by there. I can hear him. Thanks, Milestone.
We have his stream.
No. He did put it in the channel, but I have not put together a scene for it yet. It's one of the ones I missed. First of all,
rude.
I know. I'll catch it between races. Leave me alone. Acting like I'm.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised by how far down he was, because I think this is the class he feels the strongest in.
Yeah.
And he has been pretty quick in all the sort of private testing we've done.
Just having some bad luck there, so he can get another shot at it, get it taken care of. Yep, and it went ahead and flagged him out there. Smokiest. Oh! Not too bad there, man. 3.6 seconds off. Looking good, bro. So He's calling himself happy with his time. That is not bad. Not looking bad at all. 3.6 seconds off of a 2:04.9. Respectable. Good work, sir. He was all nervous earlier, and that's what he said. Jane, nice wheelie. Very nice wheelie there, sir. I can appreciate that.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, though, this year is the Albert and Matt Voss battle. Those two are so close to each other.
Are they?
Through every lap. Yeah. I think like 0.03 or something like that in
Nice.
Moto 2 and Moto 3. Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
that's going to be a good battle.
Yeah, I don't mind seeing that fight. You know, I'd love to get, I don't know if he'll ever come back, but I know we had Voss, or we had Bear and Cagle fighting a lot last year, too.
Yeah.
And they had some great fights, so I would love if we could drag Cagle back at some point. We'll see if he'll do it, though.
But that's close. That's close between the top two.
Yeah, it
And I
really
think,
is. And they're not far off of what you guys were running in the first pack, so that is not bad
Yeah.
results at all.
I mean, I think that's Jane and Swaggin third and fourth overall. Like, that's they're definitely quick.
Somewhere around there, yeah. So that'll be, obviously, you know, they were getting things sorted. Going to take them a little time. And it seemed like we had Bigfoot struggling a little more in Moto 2, but he looked pretty good in Moto 3. So, yeah, some of these guys I think are going to wind up running Moto 3 and having a blast. We'll see who winds up in Moto 2. That'll probably be the place where, you know, we'll see who winds up there. And it's about time for some GP fun. I'm sure you're looking forward to that there, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, realistically, I think anyone who can get into the 56s is going to be, like, the benchmark time.
Really? Is that what you're thinking? A 56? All right.
I might throw in the casual 55. We'll see.
That is fair. First time Moto 2 on that trick. Bigfoot, that is not bad. 8 seconds behind those times you're seeing. Looking all right, bro. Looking decent. Though your Moto 3 times were definitely close. Those were looking good, man.
Was
So-
Bigfoot the serial cursor last year from the streams?
No? He would show up a lot to comment, though.
Yeah, and then he would pick his winner and they'd end up, like...
Oh, yes! Oh, that's what you
Yeah.
mean. Yes! Yes, that was him!
We all started egging him on to pick Voss as the winner towards the end of the Bigfoot curse.
Yes, Bigfoot's curse is even worse than the commentator's curse. Be terrified if he picks you.
I might make him a rider sticker that just says the curse.
Yes, yes, you Bigfoot. It is true. He was definitely giving some curses last season.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either, but I think it's just saying he enjoyed his role. Yes, sir. The Bigfoot curse is real. That is correct. Yes, the Reaper there. Very cute, sir. That is a Reaper, as far as I can tell. A very cutesy Reaper.
I'm blind.
Apparently. Alrighty, so we are just getting everybody ready for GP. We are starting to group up. I'm going to try and add in a couple other scenes that I can catch. I'll try and get some of our other guys in here. And Nick, I think now would be a good time to talk about sponsors for a moment.
It would be a wonderful time to do so. Thank you again to our sponsors. And for anybody that's just tuning in, we are splitting them up by classes this year. So we've got our three main sponsors here. Secondhand Motorsports is handling Moto 3. Mass Motorsports for Moto 2 and Moto Orangutan for GP. Huge thank you to these guys, really giving our racers something to fight and compete for. And it is so cool being able to give out real, tangible prizes for a video game.
Yep. It is very cool. I love being able to hand these dudes things for winning. Let's see here. I'm trying to get a couple of our other guys added here so that I can have streams from them. So I can stop slacking at my duties.
You slacker.
I said,
here's a question for you. Watches. What bike should I pick?
what bike should you pick?
You should pick.
We're running balanced performance for qualifying just like we are during the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like the look of the most?
I'm trying to think of what the worst bike on the grid is.
I thought it would go.
Honda. Honda. Just run the Repsol.
And then, honestly, Marston have done a good job because the Honda is an absolute.
It's a dog.
It's a diabolical mess. Yeah.
That is fair.
I'd say the KTM and the Yami are probably on par with each other as the leaders, and then Ducati, and then the Aprilia and the Suzuki, and then that Honda is just a turd. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I can't seem to get it to work.
Be like your boy Rossi. Run a satellite Yamaha.
Whoops. That was louder than I expected.
Alrighty.
I hit the wrong thing. Okay, why is that? Holy
What are you
crap.
breaking?
I'm trying not to break anything, but apparently I'm breaking things horribly. Why am I getting audio from that? I'm not supposed to be getting audio from that. And I have no way to turn it off. Neat.
What'd you brick?
I don't know. Oh, it shouldn't be. Okay. All right. Well, something weird's happening with the scene that I just put together, and it's being really loud. And I don't know why. OBS is being OBS.
Isn't there a checkbox to let OBS control the volume?
There is, but it shouldn't be applying with something that's not active. What the hell? That's what's confusing me.
It's broke to do.
All right, maybe that'll work then. Okay. All right, there we go. Got it fixed. I can actually hear myself again. Hazard calling for you to run the Ducati. See what he winds up running there. He's saying run the Ducati. I honestly, whether you like the bike or not, I think the Suzuki looks really good this season. It's a good looking bike.
I would have picked the Ducati and then Hyde started it, so I'm on the Ducati. So just having a look at
All
it
right.
now on it.
That'll work. More wings.
Yeah. I picked the Sky one, so at least
There you go.
we're running the test livery as well, just to piss Heinz off.
Alrighty, so good luck there. Have fun, Mr. Dickinson. That would be Hades that was kind of on here talking with us a bit. Looks like he's beating himself heading into the match there.
Put his game face on.
Put that game face on. I managed to grab Game Stopper's stream. I need to get Veritex. I'm working on it. I'm putting together some streams here as fast as I can. We are getting ready to head over to the track for starting our Moto GP qualifying. Ooh, we're starting this late. We've been kind of slow this evening. But it looks like we are getting ready for it.
A lot of admin work between races.
Yes.
Or qualifying, I should say.
It has been. There's been a lot to do. We'll see if we can avoid screwing this up completely. I know. Look, my optimism and hope spring eternal, sir. You know who's not here tonight? I guess we'll probably see him later in the week. Spanky. I've seen him.
I believe Spanky is the entire reason we considered the LCQ.
Oh, yeah, was he? Okay. Like, he already knew ahead of time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if we're being honest.
Fair enough. We realized, oh, wait.
Sometimes in this league, all you have to do is ask.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was what prompted. And we were like, oh, there will be a few folks, and maybe we have technical issues, which we've had a technical issue already. So, yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, as we cut over to the track here, we are getting started. You can see Oddball there, Smokiest, Hades, James, Sam Crow, Mac, Jackulus, Stormy, Medusa, One-Handed, and Coco. That little rascal. Yes.
That little rascal.
Hey, there's nothing but herding cats and rascals around here. And I will be trying to set up more scenes, trying to drag in more people's stuff. I'll try not to suck at my job.
Late.
I know I'm asking a lot there of myself.
Nick J just got black flagged.
What? What do you do?
I don't know.
Bro, how'd you do it that fast?
I'm getting reports that he went the wrong way on the track.
What in the track day newbie is this shit?
What in the level 1 is this?
Yes. Holy wow.
Is this how you kill track days?
This is it. This is how you kill racing.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's right.
Yes.
Is this how you kill racing?
This is the proper
My
way to kill
apologies.
racing.
Yeah.
Dear God. Well, ripped Nick J there. We'll have to. I guess he'll have to swing in on the last chance qualifying if he wants to do a lap for this. That's disappointing and unfortunate.
I mean, knowing him, he probably did not want to race GP anyway.
True. That is fair. I know he was running Moto 3 and plenty happy with it last season. And if some more time there makes him happy, then more power to him.
Unless we force him to Moto 2. Bump.
You get to suffer, bitch. Get in there and die.
Yeah. You will race Moto 2, and you will like it.
So far waiting on folks. I think part of what's making it take a little longer to set times is that we require the in and out on the pits.
Yeah.
Definitely makes it take a little bit longer. So it's good that we moved it up to 20 minutes for qualifying instead of like a 15.
Notice we haven't had anybody crash into each other yet,
No, we
though.
have not. Well, we had a couple of touches, but not...
Yeah, I'd call them racing incidents if it was during a race. Nobody magically appeared in front of another racer.
Yep. Nope. None of that mess. So that has been a more or less successful experiment, yes. I have to admit to that. And looking like Oddball, Smokey, Sam Crow, and Mac probably going to set our first times here. Oddball with a 158. That is respectable. Seeing as Hades was just on here saying a 56, he would not be surprised to see Oddball putting down respectable times there. Not bad for fresh out of the gate. Looking good there, sir.
I'm waiting to see that first Hades. Excuse me.
Just get rid of that lung. You don't need that traitorous son of a bitch. And
Hades' lap choked me up just thinking about it. It's beautiful. So beautiful.
Jade coming out with a 157.004 just off of that 56, straight out of the gate. Holy crap. Half a second back, he got Stormy. Oddball finding himself 1.1 seconds back, but frankly, dude, it's not bad for qualifying with these guys. Mac, 1.2 seconds off. Smokey, you know what? For all the Smokies, I'm going to be the slowest guy out there. Look at this. 9.4 seconds, don't get me wrong, it's not sitting in front of the pack, but that's still not awful.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, like his times are comparable. Like, if you compare it to his Moto 2 and Moto 3 times, it's about where it should be with how much faster the bike's on. So that is not bad to see, bro. Sam Crow sitting 13.6 back. Coco 18.9, so he's struggling a little bit with the MotoGP bikes. Oh no, why is my... Okay, alright. My entire system hung there for a moment.
It didn't even... You didn't even hitch, I don't think.
Okay. It probably hitched on the video side.
Maybe you did in the stream.
Yeah, on the video side it did. That's the first hitch I've had all evening, so I'm going to go ahead and let it slide.
You failure.
I know. It's probably because I'm adding additional scenes. That seems to cause that to happen. And I will see if there's another one I can add there. Let's see. I got Veritech. I got GameStopper. Who else can I add? I didn't have hazards yet. I am a bad person. Oh, and Jixbuff had his on there too. All right.
You bad
I am a
human.
horrible human being. Oh, and Coco's as well. All right. I'm working on it. I'm getting them in there.
I don't believe you.
I know. I'm full of shit. I do nothing but lie all the time.
It's true.
Yep. See? That's the problem. It's that old logic issue. If I do nothing but lie all the time, but the statement that I lie all the time is true, then that means I don't lie all the time. Which makes the statement not true.
Divide by 0.
The universe is folding in on itself. I don't know what to do with this problem. Oh, God. Gotta learn how to do it the right way. Okay. Let's keep working on getting people in here. I am putting scenes together. I'm trying to avoid sucking at this. Okay. Getting Coco's scene in here. So, Jane continuing to sit at the top there with that 157. Hades, 7.5 seconds back. Come on, man. What happened to that casual 55?
He's sandbagging. We're going to black flag.
Is that what he's saying? Yeah, we got... Nope, can't do that. Go faster, bro. No excuses.
Hold on. I have to go calm race direction down. Give me a moment.
What? Why is race direction upset? Oh God, do I even want to know? How bad is it about to get? Voss.
So, to clarify that up, we're saying he's sandbagging, and I hear Hines in the background like, black flag him, who is sandbagging? It's getting all worked up.
Relax, Hines. We're giving Hades shit. We are giving Hades shit because it's what he needs. It's always good to give people shit.
My specialty.
Yeah, makes them remember their place in the world. You're never above being given shit.
Does that mean you're never above shit?
Apparently. So we have 10 minutes remaining. Oh! Sam Crow with a rough roll, but at least it was a low side. He did not Marquez the corner. 13.6 seconds.
Though.
Yeah, 13.6 seconds back, so he's improving on his time there, which is good to see. Smokey is still 9.5 seconds back, but man, like I said, that is not bad for your first time out doing it. Mac being kind and letting Smokey swing through. I've noticed that a lot. A lot of the guys have been scooting over and letting folks come through. That's what you're seeing even in qualifying. A lot of these guys have a decent understanding of racecraft and how things work at a track.
Right up until they don't.
Yeah, right up. Give them that moment where they don't wanna, and suddenly we go, dude, come on, chill out, don't do that. Right behind Smokey is there. Sure, we'll see him. He isn't setting any times right this second, so I suspect he ran wide on the track or something like that. Still only .070 off that best time. Yes, that's it, Bigfoot. We've decided this evening that the highest time wins. Because we would like every league to be really crappy to watch.
Yes.
That is our plan. That is how we sell it to sponsors. We've got the slowest league you've ever seen.
It's really like, have you ever watched a train wreck in slow motion?
Yeah.
Well, this is slower and wreckier.
Yeah. Don't want to stare, can't look away.
Wow. You couldn't hear that one, Chris, but there's some mean-spirited people in my ear. That whole family, the two of them,
Just mean
both
people.
of them.
Mean people.
Now they're blaming the cats.
Of course
Takes
they
a
are.
special kind of person to blame the cats.
Hateful. Nothing but hateful. Let's see if I can do this way. Trying to put things together.
Oh, you're gonna break it.
I'm gonna break things. Because that's what I do to make everyone very sad.
I think it's what you do as like a revenge.
No, I don't need revenge.
You're part of the revenge society.
It's not revenge. I just hate people. I'm just incredibly hateful. I just do terrible things because it's just worth it. Max.
Makes sense? Question mark.
Ooh, Stormy showing 2-pack top speeds there. Let's see what he can do with it. Maybe he can get up there in first. Okay. Wow, when you pop those in, those are loud.
That is loud.
Yeah, that happened very quickly. See there, your top three there at the bottom. Jane, Mac, and Stormy. Oddball's still sitting 0.6 seconds off. Dude, that's a great time to have.
Hey, Chris, let's see if we can get over to Heinz's stream for a little onboard with Stormy.
Oh, yeah. We can do that. We can get some Frenchmen hauling ass. Look at this.
Hauling baguette.
Hauling some baguettes. With a twist of the mustache and a haw haw haw. He's about to show the field what's up. Ooh, very wide there, though. Oh! Blows it at the last second. Looks like that is going to be that for that lap. He was looking hot up until then.
That's some level of commentator's curse for sure.
Yep. I did that. That was my fault. Though he did get into first place with that. With a 156.834. Not bad at all. Not shabby in the least. That guy is kind of fast. A little bit.
was an interesting crash by Bear. It looked like a gymnast routine more than a motorcycle crash.
Yep. That's part of the fun of having those, models where things just fly all over the place.
I like all the swerving going to the pointless swerving going into the pits.
Not sure what's going on there. Hades,
The game forces it.
5 seconds back off the lead.
Ooh, who just had that big old crash?
I did not see it. I was looking over it, changing over.
Who's your middle screen?
The middle that was Mac.
Well, Mac's dead then.
Mac has died. We will never see him in the league again. RIP. Currently, Hades, though, on pace. 2 red sections, so maybe he's looking to set himself a session best finally. I think
He's been running parade laps.
Yeah, he decided to stop sandbagging. And maybe he'll set himself a real time here. Oh, that's 3 red sections. This is looking very fast. Up into
Or
the 15.
he's going to yeet himself to the moon.
Or he misses. No, I suspect he might have it for this lap. Let's see what he can do with it. And coming down the front straight, does he continue the trend there? Yes, he does. There's his 56, a 156.032. He nearly got his casual 155. Oh! He wipes it out in turn 1.
As long as he got the lap, who cares?
No, he did set that lap. That was very solid, and he's got time to maybe? No, he ain't going to have time to make it back around to the start-finish. I would wager that's not going to happen.
I have fresh news from the newsroom. Coco ran out of fuel.
No! Coco, no! Well, that just puts him pitting in. And I don't think it's
Does it pit him in?
Yeah, it's just showing him in the pit. It's not showing him black flagged. So
Or is he stuck there?
I don't know. We'll see if he can come out and do himself another lap here. Let's see. Where's his scene? I don't know if they will allow him to... Yeah, he can go back out.
Yeah.
Yep, I do see his stream still. It doesn't show him no option. He can hit the go to track. So he's got time to hop out there and get one more lap if he wants to. I think he'll be good there. Looks like Hades decided to go ahead and set himself a time. And 2 gray sections so far, so I don't think we're going to see him set a lower time, but man, that 156 is, that's something. That is nice. Stormy, though, challenging on the first section. I don't know, maybe we're going to see something nasty out of him.
What is Two-Plane doing?
I do not know. Walking away and laughing?
Oh, Two-Plane also ran out of fuel, but just had that much momentum.
Ah. Oh. Stormy's second section showing a yellow, so it's a personal best, not a session best. See what he can do with that. Maybe. He can catch Hades' time. Let's see if he can do it.
Hades threw it down a little further, 156.0.
Yeah, he had set that 156.032 during the last lap.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that
Shows
during
how
the
much
last
I was
lap.
paying attention.
Yep. Don't worry,
Nobody
I was.
cares, Hades. We get it. You're fast, okay?
Not bad. Yeah, Smokey. Call it not bad, bro.
Mad 'cause bad.
That is not bad at all.
He's back already. He's like, yep, I did my thing. Feet up.
Well, thanks for coming out, Smokey. We will let you know where you stand on things. Actually, you did pretty good. You don't need to feel bad about that evening at all. Not in the least. Better than I would have done.
Boss needs to feel bad, though.
Stormy tried very hard, but unfortunately was unable to catch Hades. Solid laps, though. Very solid laps. Yep, Stormy winds up 0.8 back. Jane, though, holding 0.972 back. This being a guy who is like, I don't know if I can keep up with these guys last season. Look at him there. That's not bad at all. Max sitting in fourth with a 104.2 off. Oddball 1.5 almost. And Voss, well, he's going to have to practice. 2 seconds back. Yep, sleep well, Smokey. Have a good evening there.
Let's have a look at the times after the second and last qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today. Thanks for joining us.
I'm just jealous that they're going to bed.
I know, right? We still got to stay up for one more, but I'm excited to see how this looks.
It's close though between Stormy, Jane, Macago, and Oddball. Oddball's
It really
impressed
is.
me as well.
Yeah, like all those guys were looking good. It's looking like you're going to have some fun competition out there this season. I mean, if I was you, I'd be excited. I know
It's
I'm excited to watch
definitely
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be nice. Y'all are going to have some good competition in the top class there. So we'll be taking a brief moment, waiting for everybody to get set up for our second round, and this will be our last qualifying of the evening for GP with our second group there. And of course, talking with us here in the commentator's booth, Hades, Mr. Craig Dickinson in here with us.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I've been talking to Stormy too much.
You gonna
I was
start?
your chase for cheese and bread.
Yeah, he's gonna start exhibiting his baguette power. Powers FPS. I don't know if I've seen him comment before, but glad you're calling GGs. Who is that? Is that one of the guys?
I don't think so.
Panda. No, I know I've seen Panda in there somewhere. I don't think he's racing, but I know I've seen him on the. Yeah, I've seen him on Discord. Oh, no, it's Penguin. What the hell? For some reason, I was thinking I had seen Panda. Oh, who that is. But good to see you, bro. Glad you're having fun.
Oh, and it even gets more fun than this. This is just qualifying. This
Yep.
is the boring stuff.
Yep. This is just a formality to make sure we put everybody in the right places.
Nah, we do it randomly.
That's it.
Vindictively.
We're making them do qualifying times, but the dirty secret is all we're going to do is go roll dice.
No, the list is already made.
Yeah. Oh, God. That would be even worse. At the very least, at least they could sit there and pray to RN Jesus if it was dice.
Read my lips. No.
No. Start doing that. I need to put together sound effects and GIFs for things like that. That way I can have the Bugs Bunny no one for that one. No.
I need a soundboard.
I know, right? There is one. They sell one on Steam. The reason I'm not using it is it doesn't work correctly with the way my mic works, so I have to use a second account that does a normal mic.
Oh, it works virtually off of Steam.
What? What are you talking
It's
about?
like a virtual board. It's not a physical one.
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Interesting.
But you can set it up to use like hotkeys on your keyboard.
Interesting.
And you can add whatever sounds you like to it. So let's see here. We're looking for our last group of the night, which... Let's see. What are we going to have here? and see who I'm going to get. Looking so far. Stop being stupid, Windows. I guess Heinz is
Not
going to be in this
possible.
one. Yeah, I know, right? Going to have Heinz out there. One-handed. Wait, why is Bigfoot still in? Oh, wait. Yeah, that was right. For some reason, I was thinking Smoking Stu was just out there. They've been just chatting with each other this evening. So, Bigfoot, Swaggin, which Swaggin has actually had some pretty good showings so far. Hazard, Veritek, Medusa. I thought Medusa was just out there.
Yeah, I thought he was as well.
Okay, I guess we'll have to drop.
I think some of them had issues. in the
Oh,
first
okay.
session.
They had technical issues.
You know what?
Alright, fair enough.
We're black flagging.
We're just black flagging Medusa on principle.
Cheers. Go as you mean to go on.
This is just this league operates on two things: shame and spite. that's all we use for everything.
I got word we've allowed some riders to come back in because they were wanting to come back in.
Okay, fair enough.
If we had the room, you know.
Yeah, if they've got the time and we got the room, sure, why not?
Did I say issues? I meant they felt like they could improve.
Yes, the issues were their lap times.
Yeah. God.
Was completely mental.
This just seems like it's going to get worse and worse.
Hey, Karina, I need you to black flag Voss after 3/4 of a lap. Okay, thanks.
Once you
But
see
only
3
when he's on
sections,
3 red sectors, yeah.
3 red sectors and boot. See, like I said, spite. That is some truly spiteful shit right there.
I'm just getting ahead of what Heinz wants to do anyway.
That's fair. Okay. Let's see if I can add this before everything goes horribly sideways.
You can't.
I got it done.
No, you didn't.
I did. I'm better than people expect, but not by much. Only by a small amount.
More truths.
I know, right? All right, we're going to cut over to the track here and get started. So we've got Veritek, one-handed, Bigfoot, Swaggin, Stock Hazard, Heinz, Medusa, Game Stopper, Jix Buff, and Coco.
Cow.
We'll see how they feel about this. See if they can set
think-
some fast times.
Swaggin's the one to watch for sure.
But yeah, no, he has actually had some good times this evening. So I am curious to see how he's going to look here in GP. A few of the guys have been having great showings. And even some of the guys that were sitting there having doubts early on, they came out and they did respectable times. It's like, okay, you're not sitting top of the pack, but showing promise. Nobody looking straight up bad.
The difference is I think a lot of these guys walk in going, man, I'm doing okay. And then they're like, 3/4 of the top 10 is here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't feel bad when you're like sitting 5 seconds off of dudes that are sitting top of it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a win. Oh, bit of an off early there. Wasn't that Coco?
No, that was
Oh.
not Coco. That was Game Stopper.
Okay.
How dare you?
I know I'm a horrible human being. I'm only paying half attention because I'm working on building scenes.
No, I meant the rider. How dare they crash and
that's
disrespect this organization?
Okay. But I'll take my abuse as well. Apparently.
Yeah, comes back to our conversation of Group A riders and AMA riders. That's kind of what this is.
Yeah.
With
No,
the
it
top,
is.
top of the leaderboards. And
Yep. No, it absolutely is.
Ben Spees was out at COTA last weekend.
Yes, he was.
I would have liked to see that.
yeah, I saw a mutual friend, shall we say, acquaintance,
Yes.
Brandon, trying to sell him some Evermetin.
I don't think that's what he was doing, but you know what? I'm okay
That's
with
hilarious.
that story. That's a fun story to tell. I'll go ahead and take it. I'll allow it.
Allowed.
Yes.
That was the stamp.
Yeah, no, there was a few folks out there. It seemed like they were definitely enjoying it. I thought about it, but I was too busy with other stuff. I'm trying to do too much stuff, trying to get ready for my vacation next week.
I was 6 hours north.
Yeah, you're up there listening to a dude telling you how to pick things up and put them down.
I was. I was listening to you in 20 years.
Not that bad. Okay, maybe I am. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you figure that one out yourself.
We'll see. All I know is dude knows his shit.
Incredibly dense and intelligent
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yeah, no.
Now, I suspect part of it is putting on a show.
I don't know, man.
But we'll talk about all that later.
Seeing as when you read the fella's books, like he at least had the wherewithal, whether it was him writing it or not, he had the wherewithal to insist that the actual physics of what's going on when you're lifting a weight be in there. And I'm like, okay, this dude takes it seriously.
Oh yeah, that's all he cares about.
Yep. And the dude has trained all the most buff guys you've ever seen in your life, so. For those
You know
that are
what I
not
care
familiar with,
about more?
Ripito is like amazing at lifting. So, anyway, what?
I was gonna say if we could get a lap time, but Bear saved us.
And Coco right after him, a 157.740. That is plenty respectable right out of the gate.
I don't know. What do you think, Hades?
He's muted over there right now. Probably
No, no.
snoring.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
first of all, that's my job.
Good first lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever wake up from your last outing on Discord?
So I have no problem outing myself about this on stream. I need somebody to clarify for me. Was I actually snoring, or was that a joke?
Oh no, you were
No,
snoring.
you were snoring.
Oh,
You
I
were-
100% believe that.
That's
I don't
the
even
moment
do-
the moment we realized it was like, oh, Nick passed out. Why? And I'm like, can't y'all hear him snoring? They're like, huh? And then everybody was quiet from over here. It was like, oh yeah.
So yes, from my perspective, I woke up and I was like, "What's in my ear?" Ah, shit, that's an AirPod. Like, oh no!
Oh yeah.
I'm still in the chat. Nobody was like, "Hey, let's do him a favor and remove him
hell no.
from the." Yeah, thanks.
No, we're getting you with that one.
No, it was good ASMR. Like listening to you sleep.
That's what happens when you roofie yourself with Benadryl. Because you can't sneeze if you're unconscious.
You called it roofied, but it's almost more offensive to call it Benadrylled. It gets worse when you think about it. The more you think about it. Yeah, Craig, you were right. Swaggin already 0.297 seconds off, so that puts him just under 158. That's not looking bad.
No, it's not a bad time at all. He was up as well on this lap, but he just caught the inside curb and it invalidated it. So
Yeah.
I think he's gonna put some fresh tires on.
Yep. Looks like he's going to try for that one-handed pitting in as well. Hines 2.9 back. Hazard 5.5 back. Not looking too bad there, sir. Bigfoot 7.5. See, that's not so awful, man. If you can get down to that 5 that Smokiest was at, y'all will wind up close again. Oh, Jixbuff, solid 1.5 seconds back off. Yeah, no. These newer guys are turning down decent times. I see hope in our new recruits. That makes me happy.
You know what they say about hope?
It's a nice thing, and we can't have nice things.
Don't get
Let's
it from the
work
Pope.
Are we talking about don't get hope from the Pope? Or are we talking about other things? Oh, God, this just got disturbing.
I mean, they might call it hope.
Oh, no. Why am I suddenly hearing Tom Cardy singing Have You Checked Your Butthole? It just gets worse.
And there goes our Christian audience.
Yes.
They're all gone. I know.
Oh, they
So
left
that
out one of my
was,
jokes earlier.
I stand and I say, Vicka, have you checked your butthole? It's like, oh, dude, no.
So I don't know if you guys heard the, well, I don't know if it's rumor or if it was fact or rumor based on fact.
Okay.
But there was a lot of talk of Garrett Gerloff coming into MotoGP.
Yes.
And
he popped in for the one race. And, yeah, I know there's been questions around that Yamaha seat.
Yeah, so it was said that, well, when Petronas still had the Petronas sponsorship, that they didn't want to go ahead with it because of his outspoken religious views.
Really?
Petronas obviously being, well, Petronas is a Malaysian company which is predominantly
Oh, yeah, Muslim. Yeah.
And I don't think it was so much a conflict of interest as that they just would rather have a neutral rider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think Gerloff was quite vocal in. I think it's quite an American.
Yeah. Welcome to Texas.
Thing to say in
It's not just
interviews.
American. That is Texas as hell.
So, but that was the first time I've ever heard anything like that, where a team was sort of unofficially making a statement like that, because it was basically rumor mill within those in the know in the paddock.
But that now here's the funny thing about that. If they're complaining about that, number one, I've never once heard it out of Gerloff. I've never heard anybody make comments about it. So it's so minor for US. Like, we're sitting here going, hey, it ain't Tim Tebow. Which, oh my God. I don't know how much you keep track of American football, but that one was obnoxious. Every time there was a touchdown, thank you for the touchdown, Jesus. Oh, come on, dude. Just play the game. We don't need the advertisement. So yeah, it's kind of like in the U.S. Once you've gotten used to seeing that, then if somebody just happens to have those beliefs, but it isn't like every moment, you're kind of like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I guess it's a matter of setting expectations, though.
Yeah, but then so the interesting thing then is Petronas obviously ditched the SRT team.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, to be fair, would you rather have Dovizioso or Gerloff?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Dovey isn't bad. There's no way in which I would call Dovey bad, but he's getting towards the end of his career, I think. And
Dovey's career's over.
Yeah, and
Done.
Gerloff is just getting started and having good results. So yeah, no, I would definitely take Gerloff first. And I am. There's two ways in which I think that. Number one is what I just said. And number two is I'm an American. I want to see another American out there. It's been too long since we had somebody out there.
And it's a big market for Dorna as well. Like I was having this conversation with Chicago earlier about the esports thing. Like I think the American passport is a golden ticket into esports because esports is immensely political. So you do all of your qualifying, you do the races, you get into the final draft. The politics starts then. The teams have to pick you. It's not a case of whether you're the fastest in the game. It's will the team pick you? And so you'll see things like riders with different nationalities who are considerably off the pace will get selected because it taps into that market. And I think that's the same with the US. Like if you make it through, you're on a golden ticket.
Yeah. Oh, Bigfoot laying it down there. I think he just drop too much speed and just drop the bike.
You tuck that front end.
Yep. Tuck that front end right in. Coco continuing to sit top of the boards there. Swaggins still not quite making up the time. Bit of a surprise. I kind of expected he would by now. We'll see if he can do it. Medusa deciding he finally wants to get in there.
2 reds.
Yep.
Get that black flag ready.
Keep an eye on it. Get ready.
Yes, if we could black flag him right now.
Right, yeah, right when he hits that third red. Oh, he didn't do it. He heard us talking.
His ears are burning.
He's listening to the stream going, yeah, watch this. I'll mess with him. While waiting.
Devarotech proved his time. He was 21 seconds off, and now he's only 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's a significant improvement.
That is. It looks
Only a
like,
little bit.
looks like somebody's starting to find his pace, starting to find his rhythm. That's good stuff. Oh! Medusa deciding to put himself 1 second off of Coco there.
I wonder if he made a mistake to be red in the first 2 and then lose a second.
Yeah. I suspect he did. Or it's just that he's having a great time with the front half of the track, and then the back half he's not having good luck with. Seeing as, like I said, it was as late as this weekend. He was like, I got to grind the track. Are you still in the top 12? I would have to look at our standings to tell you that, Smokey. I'm not sure on that one. Let's see, this field's running off that 157.7. And he was, what, like 5 or 6 seconds off of your 56?
201. I would say possibly not, just with how close this field is.
Yeah, this field is really close. But then again, some of these are also repeats from the previous one. Oh, did Hazard? Oh,
as well, yeah.
Hazard got ahead of you. Wow. Dang, Hazard is showing some good improvement there. Yeah.
Swaggin goes.
Oh, there. Oh, swagging into the 156. Barely, but he did get into a 156.
That is solid.
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to check our Discord channels, Meme City, real quick.
Why do I need to check memes?
Oh, there's something in there just for him.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Chris, while he finds that and we wait for...
if God did job, if God did jobs.
So, for those who can't see it, it's a listing for an office administrator job. Full-time, casual working environment, flexible hours, an endless supply of bananas.
I think I could be persuaded.
The Banana Man.
That sounded genuinely interested there. Oh my god. Oh, Coco not looking bad either. 2 red sections, then a yellow. If he could turn down a red for 4th. Nope. Can't quite do it. But he was on a good lap there. It'll be interesting to see if he can swing it.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting now with the manual drive out kits, because you basically have less time, so you have to go for a slightly harder tire. Like, you can't just stick a soft in, you go out and do that one Hail Mary with a lap. I think you'll definitely see, like, throughout qualifying this year, people will probably go out early, do a banker lap, and then try and better it in that run, and then come back in and go from there.
Oh, crud. I just realized on a lot of the new scenes I'm setting up, I don't have the microphone stuff in the scene correctly. Whoops.
You failure.
I am. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made.
We'll get him next time.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
They never got
I
him
don't
next
think-
time.
There was no next time. What now? That's right, Craig.
I was just going to say, I don't think they will ever recapture that level of nostalgia. Not the way games are going nowadays.
Oh, God, no.
Like, they were classics.
Nope. Not a chance. Ooh, 2 minutes remaining. Maybe Swaggin and Coco will get out there again, or maybe one of these guys will get close to catching him. One-handed, 2 yellow sections, so he's bettering himself. Veritek at 5 seconds. Let's see if he can get himself down. Let's see what he can do. Oh, looking like one-handed off for that 3rd section. Hopefully he can at least move his time down, though. Jixbuff still 2.2 seconds back. Medusa 1.8. Oh, one-handed 2.715, so he's not able to move his time down, not able to move up in the standings. Does have time for one more lap.
Yeah, Swaggin timed this right as well. I think he managed to get in, stick on a new set of softer tyres,
Yeah.
and he'll get 1 lap.
Let's see, do I have... I do not. I do not have a Twitch for him. I guess we'll have to get one at some other point. Oh well. What the hell was that?
He was blown away though when he. Oh, it was my creaky chair.
Was that somebody farting it?
I don't believe you.
That was...
No, I haven't.
That was rather
I haven't
gassy.
had my bananas yet. It's definitely not happened. Swaggin was blown away when he came in. It's just sort of
Play
like,
your ass.
you're streaming this? Like, I could go back and watch it?
Yeah, absolutely. Wait a second, where is Swaggin from? That was one I'm not too familiar with him yet.
He's definitely American, but I don't know whereabouts.
Okay. Some of these newer guys, I'm not entirely familiar with them yet because I've been too busy with other stuff in my own life. Well, everybody's been joining and everything. I've been incredibly busy lately. Hopefully, after I get done on vacation, I'll be back and I'll be able to be more focused on things. So, waiting on folks to finish up their last laps here. Oh, Veritek having a crash, so that'll be it for him. I believe it was the same for one-handed as well. Game stopper. 15 seconds back. Ooh, Coco having a crash. Unfortunately, not going to be able to move his time down at all, but nevertheless, winding up the session with a solid time. Putting him, what, mid 157? So that's not bad at all.
GSX improved on his time, brought himself closer.
Oh, good. Good. 2 seconds off the front. Very nice. And we have left. We have Bigfoot left. 8.2 seconds off. Wasn't quite. Oh. Yeet!
That's the end of the
He
second
just
and last.
yeets
Definitely
it out of
was.
turn 1.
Let's have a look at the times after the second and last qualifying
Oh,
session.
Swaggin, though. Top of that session. You were correct. He was definitely the one to watch.
Tomorrow for live coverage of the MotoGP class.
That went
Grand Prix.
really well for him. Bigfoot did better than he expected, I'll bet. Not quite where Smokey was, but I think those two are going to have fun racing each other in 3 and maybe 2. So, yeah, a lot of respectable standings there. Good showings this evening. I'm pleased. like we picked up some guys that
I
are going to
mean-
have a good time.
It's good for numbers as well. Like, pretty much knocking on 20 people, something like that.
Yep, we've got enough to start separating leagues out. We can keep that steady growth going. Again, anybody that's out there watching that's thinking about it, you want to join last minute, man, we got last chance on Thursday. It'll be the same schedule. We'll be starting at 7:30 Central U.S. time, rolling until, well, obviously here we ran until 10:30 because it just took longer. Was it? Good work, Bigfoot. That stoppy and that yeet was pretty impressive, too. We enjoyed that. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of had I don't remember who it was there right at the last, it might have been GameStopper coming up on you the last second. Somebody like that. But yes. So that'll be it for our first qualifying session. Next one will be on Thursday. Depending on how many people we have show up, that'll determine how long everything takes. Anybody that wants to be there, please make sure to contact us on Facebook. Join us on Discord. We're just under Searl, SE-RL on Discord. You can find us there. You can find us on Facebook. If you're watching us there, you already know where we are. Twitch, of course, we've got our channel there, and everything will be archived on our YouTube. If you want to ask around, we can show you where that is too. So thank you, folks, for joining. Craig, thanks for coming up in the booth with us and having a laugh with us. Thank you, all of our racers, for coming out and doing things. I don't know, I might thank Nick for co-hosting as always.
Yeah, you don't need to thank me.
It's just not worth it.
Nope.
So we will see you folks again on Thursday, and then next Tuesday, we start doing the real thing, baby. I am looking forward to this season. It's going to be good. We will give one more shout out to our sponsors for this season. We've got Moto Orangutan bringing us again with the gear and the used bikes and awesome bicycles. You've got Mass Motorsports making awesome custom suits and gloves and all kinds of leather stuff. They've been really cool to us. And Secondhand Motorsports, which is one of our new ones, brought to us by our very own Mr. Jonathan Rocha, who raced some with us last season, and he does secondhand motorcycles and parts and those sorts of things. And those folks are going to be making sure that we get awesome prizes for our people this season. So, thanks for watching. We will see you guys again in a couple of days, and I am looking forward to next week doing the racing.